Alright, do I sound normal? Do I sound normal? I need you guys to tell me if I sound normal. Like in terms of audio. Well, like obviously in terms of audio, but yes? Okay. Yes? I sound the same as usual? Okay. This setup, you'll see in a moment, this setup is like, in some ways it's easier than I thought it would be, and in some ways it's more difficult than I thought it would be. Hold on, I'm just gonna turn down my computer volume or I know that I'm going to get driven insane. Hold on. You sound very normal? Okay, perfect. Perfect, because I am sitting on the floor. In some ways, you'll see in a moment. In some ways, this setup was easier than I thought it was gonna be. In some ways, it's more difficult. Let's go to, which screen did I put this on again? Let's go to this one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I am sitting on the floor. Thank you for coming to my birthday. I'm sitting on the floor. Yeah. Hello. Hi, hello, from the floor. Floor egg? Yeah, I'm on the floor. That's where I am. That's where I am. I'm on the floor. So I'm currently sitting on the floor. I'm sitting at a side table that I cleared off and put this desk mat over. I'll be moving my keyboard and mouse, well, maybe not my mouse, but I'll at least be moving the keyboard onto the floor to clear up space. I have the stream deck, you can't see it, but like the stream deck is like right there behind me. And I had to clip the mic to the side of the table, which surprisingly, given the relative weakness of this table, I'm surprised has not caused this thing to become ridiculously unbalanced. Maybe my microphone is lighter than I thought, or maybe this table is, like, more sturdy than I thought. Current location, floor confirmed. Yeah, come and get me. Absolute dots. Everyone's gonna know I'm on the floor. They're all gonna know I'm on the floor. But yes, having the mouse here is quite convenient, though. I was worried I wouldn't be able to, like, scroll through chat or anything, but this is quite convenient. But yes, good evening, and, well, I almost said happy birthday, and I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second, you know what? Happy birthday to Jake. Happy birthday to Panas. Happy birthday to Boothberry. Happy birthday to Nanomachiner. Happy birthday to Bagel Post. Happy birthday to Punk Asian. Happy birthday to Nanora. Happy birthday to Ark of Jonah. Happy birthday to Baxter Crook. Happy birthday to Mymar. Happy birthday to Sylvisarex. Happy birthday to Zully. Happy birthday to A Light Snack, and to Alto VT, and to Not John Stamos. And I think that's everybody said. Eggy, my actual birthday's in 6 days. I'm gonna age twice. Old, get double old. It's like, I remember when I was like in high school, when I was into K-pop, I learned about this. But like, in Korea, everyone actually has like the Korean age system is weird. Does anybody know about the Korean age system? Where it's like, it's something like when you're born, because you know how here, when you're born, you're 0 years old, right? But I think in Korea, it's like, when you're born, you're 1. So either way, I remember when I was into K-pop, oftentimes when they would be like talking about like the ages of members of a K-pop group or something, they would use like they would just say what year they were born in. They're like, yeah, these are they were born in 1996, right? These are like some members of our group are born in 1996 and some were born in 1994. Like they would just use the year rather than actually like give it, yeah, like 2 birthdays, something different calendar, yeah, something like that. Yeah, and when they do say you're born is 1 year old. Yeah, so I think it was something like, I think if you get born at like a weird time, it's possible to be like 2 years old before you're even like a month old yet. Like if you're born at a really weird time, something like that. So yeah, like a lot of the times when they would put like ages in the profile, they wouldn't use like a number. Like they wouldn't say like, oh, she's 19. They would be like, oh, she was born in such and such a year. So yeah. But I'm only having 1 birthday. Happy birthday, thank you, Julu Jian. Oh, happy birthday on YouTube. Happy birthday on YouTube. You could be a leap year birth, so even worse. Yeah, well then you only get like one birthday every 4 years, right? You get like you get like a fraction of the number of birthdays, right? Like leap year birthday. I've known people who were born on leap years. I feel like a lot of them would still celebrate it on the 28th though, right? Because otherwise it's like, imagine being a kid and you're born in a leap year, and then you don't get to have a birthday party until you're 4, which to be fair, like, you're not gonna remember any of the birthdays from when you're like 2, right? Like, no one's gonna remember their first birthday party. So maybe that's fair. But then trying to go from like 4 years old to 8 years old without a birthday, and then like 8 years old to 12 years old without a birthday, those are pretty big jumps. Those are pretty big jumps to be, because you can probably remember it and you know you don't have a birthday. I think the birthday defaults to like February 27th or March 1st. Ah, okay. My cousin was born February 29th. Yeah, like I've known people who have been born on February 29th. It does happen. February 29th is, you know, it's a day like every other day people are born. Like, yeah. It's like that meme of enjoy your food too. You too. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You too. I mean, surely there's gotta be somebody else out there with the same birthday as me. You too. You too. But yeah. My cousin was born February 29th. Yeah. But yes, I'm going to move the keyboard off the table, so nobody make me do anything that would require the keyboard, please. Man, my hands are in such rough condition. The office is, like, incredibly dry for some reason. So, like, I've been trying to use the hand cream, but it is barely saving me. My hands look old, because I'm becoming old. Quick, someone do something bannable. Mods! Mods! You could have tried building a PC, actually. Oh god, can you imagine the stress that would cause? Like, even just having that what was that one stream where I was trying to, wait, did I change my RAM on stream? No. Oh no, it was taking apart my laptop. That was the stress. That was the big stressful one. Is a raid bannable? I sure hope not. Hello, Penbu. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. It is Eggy birthday. What are you assembling? Yes. So, a few years ago, actually, I got this as a birthday gift. This is a miniature set. I bought it, well, I guess, I didn't really ask for it. I think I just showed interest in it one day. And then, I ended up getting it as a present. So, yeah, I've had this sitting around for like 2 years. Do you have space for it? I sure hope so. I mean, I have the floor. I have the whole floor of the room if I need to, just to put something aside. Because yeah, it turns out that I also had to buy more stuff. Because like, there's apparently, because this is a miniature set, there's still like tools and stuff that they recommend you have. So, in case we need it, I do have glue. And I have a file, which is still in the packaging. And then I have nippers, which I've taken out of the packaging, but I think I just put them back in the packaging to keep them safe. Is this even the right packaging for these nippers? I'm not sure. These are my nippers, to be clear. These are my nippers. I just don't know why, like, this thing is so large. But yes, I have these. I have these. Of course they're the pink ones. Why would they not be? Happy birthday, Eggy. Thank you, JD. Thank you. Kirby music is very fitting for the celebration. I found this playlist by looking up Nintendo birthday and just clicking on whatever it gave me. Isn't nippers quite the curse word? Not really, they just nip. It's all, if they're a curse word, that sounds like a you problem. Oh no, once you start using the floor for storage, it's a slippery slope to not being able to use the floor for moving across it. Well, I mean, at least with this kind of thing, you can put it back in the box, right? So like, if I don't finish it tonight, which is entirely likely that I'm not gonna finish it tonight, because I do need to go to bed at some point. The birthday will have to end when the 24 hours is up. I will have to go to bed. Yeah, yesterday I went to the gym. This is probably not the best use for the nippers. Yesterday I went to the gym after work, and I don't want to say that was a mistake, but like, it turns out that if you exercise, you get tired. Did you know that? If you exercise, you get tired, and then you go home and you go, ooh, why am I so tired? And then you fall asleep. I also had, and I feel like this is like a fundamentally adult feeling as well. You know when you have something that you're like, oh boy, I can't wait to go home and do this. And then you like, you go to work, you work, then you go home, or you do your other errands, you go home, you have dinner, and then like you finally sit back and you're like, oh boy, time to do my fun hobby that I've been looking forward to all day, and you have like 20 minutes to do it. Like, I wanted to get knitting done last night. I've been trying to knit something for a few weeks now, and it's like, every time I sit down, it's like 20 minutes. It's like, okay, would you like to knit this hat one row at a time, I guess? I feel that. Yeah, I feel like it's a very fundamentally adult thing to happen to you, I guess. Where it's like, oh boy, do you want to have a hobby? I hope it's something you can do in like 20 minutes. How do I open this? I thought this was gonna open like a Gunpla box. Oh wait, no, it's like this. Okay. Oh wait, is this just like a... Okay, so it does open... I think it does open like a Gunpla box. But with like extra steps, I guess. The only answer is to become even older. Older? Older? How much older do I need to be? Am I not old enough for you? You think I'm old? Ah, here we go. Okay, so I only need to open one side. Okay, so it doesn't open like a Gunpla box, which I probably should have figured because I feel like Gunpla boxes are usually taller. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's everything in the box. You can stay at the same age you are right now, but just for 1 year. How does that sound? Deal. Deal. How do I thumbs up? I can only like thumb sideways so you can't see it. Deal. Oh boy, okay. Oh, there's a whole guidebook here. Oh yeah, I forgot this thing lights up. What? Wait, hold on, it comes with glue? I didn't have to buy the... I mean, the glue was only like $3, but still. I think I will put this stuff aside for now. Because I should probably look at the instructions instead of sitting there and being confused. 1,000-year eggy, century egg. I see. Okay, so this is kind of similar to like Gunpla manual, right? Okay, so you do need glue. So I will need to glue things together, which I feel like for Gunpla you generally don't have to do. There's a lot of steps, but they all look like they take like 4 seconds each. IKEA for nerds. IKEA for nerds. I'm sure somebody's probably made like an IKEA-themed miniature collection, right? That has to exist. I don't know if IKEA made it itself, but like... Just, you know. Okay, shit, slab of glue. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think I would finish all of this tonight, but we'll see. Maybe things will go faster than I think it would. It's like small. I think it's comparatively smaller and less complicated than some of the other sets from this company. I see them at the store all the time. Every store in Eggy City that sells like anything sort of cute seems to stock these and also have them all on display. IKEA miniature set with mini Afton scarf. Tiny alien. Oh, I can probably grab my alien. Have you guys not seen IKEA Alien? I need to show you IKEA Alien. This is very important. Hold on. Look. IKEA Alien. Very important. Ooh, my knees. Ugh. IKEA Alien. Let me put him right side up. Very important. Very important. Glorp. Yes, this is the Glorp. The drawing that Zia made today, that's what I'm holding in that drawing. I think I brought this guy to MagFest. I brought him to MagFest and I showed him to Zia and I'm like, look! And she's like, yes. I remember, I think before we went to MagFest, we were talking about, because it was like Afton Sparv, there's like an alien Build-A-Bear, I think. Like a Gleep Glorp Build-A-Bear. And then I think there was like, there's a kind of green Pikmin, and Zia was like, These are like the trifecta of like green little guys. But this one's my favorite. Now you can see on stream you can recreate the whole thing. Yes! Where's Gleepna Gleepnos? Glorp. Glorp. Very important. Very important. I love the Gleep Glorp. Gleep Glorp. This is not Gleep Glorp stream, though. We are putting the Gleep Glorp aside. Happy birthday on Egg Day! You too, Exponric! It is all your birthday now. Again, this is probably not the intended use for nippers, but you know what? It does the job. Oh no, I got older too. Old jump scare. Boo, you're old now. You're old now! We're all gonna be old. We're all in our old age. We're all gonna... What are we... What kind of... I think, okay, you know what? I think I probably hit a key on the keyboard. That's probably when I was putting something down. When I was putting like the this down, I think. It's not Christmas yet. Don't worry. It's not Christmas yet. Not yet. But yes, happy birthday, Egg. Thank you, Linkstorm, and thank you, Monterasta. Thank you. You too. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. A dedicated Christmas button. No, I probably hotkeyed that like 9 billion years ago. I forgot that was there. When did I hotkey that? That must have been in like at least 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, I see why these are all like thinner and easier to pop out than I thought they would be. Maybe I won't need the nippers. But that explains kind of why they're explains why there's so much gluing involved here. I guess this doesn't really require filing in the same way that Gunpla does, since everything is like wood, right? It's more about like fitting things together. When I said I like number go up, didn't mean getting older. Old! I don't know. What's your favorite old person thing to do? Do you enjoy reading books? Do you enjoy playing cards? Well, I guess mahjong is kind of an old person hobby. Do you enjoy complaining about the kids these days? Do you enjoy talking about how everything was better in the past? I enjoy old person naps and old person walks. Very good, yes. Playing mahjong is an old person hobby. Yeah, I think. Everything was better in the past. Yes. Let's be old. Old person walk with hands behind back. Yeah. I mean, just now I went ooh on my knees, so I guess that's old. That's an old person thing to say, right? What about complaining about noise. That's a very old person thing to do. Complaining about noise. Oh, thank you for the clip, Penboo. But yes, complaining about noise while also not hearing that well. Complaining about noise while also asking everyone to speak up when they talk to you. There we go. That's old person behavior we got. Everything was better in the past, but the reason it's not better now is on us. Alright, what are we starting with? Let's see, what's step 1? Step 1 is please read the Q&A in the previous page before assembling. Happy birthday, Egg. Thank you, Gelatinous Snake. Saw a story complaining about the new data center construction and people were livid about the noise because it was going at midnight. Well, isn't it like having a data center? Isn't it just like having like, what if there were train tracks next to your house and there was just like a train going like 24/7? Like perpetually instead of periodically? Happy birthday, Eggy. Thank you, Jeratek. But yeah, walkies is delightful old person activity and complaining about kids on golf carts. On golf carts? Is golfing an old person activity? Maybe golfing's an old person activity. Oh, my internet or Eggy's? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yours. I'm not seeing any problems. Let's see. Western Lane water rails go up. Yay! Yippee. I mean, have you seen The Retired Men? It's usually oops all golf. I don't know, yeah, like... I mean, I guess golf is like it's an easy activity because it's like basically just a thing that gets you like out of the house and social. And also sort of active because I guess you're walking around. Alright, Q&A, since apparently we're supposed to read this before we start. Question 1. What if there are burrs on the edges of parts? In order to ensure your safety and its installation accuracy, please remove the parts first. Then use the included sandpaper to polish the edge. Wait, I didn't have to buy a file? This just came with sandpaper? Where's the sandpaper? I don't see it. Maybe I will need the file after all. Okay. Wait, is this the sandpaper? No, I think these are the sandpaper. How to deal with loose parts after repeated disassembly. Apply some glue on joints to fix the parts. Okay. What need to be considered when assembling the PET and mirror? Remove the films of PET, as in PET, as in like the type of plastic. And mirror before assembling. Then apply some glue on them and press 5 to 10 seconds. What needs to be considered when connecting the battery box with the light? Twist the same color wires together. If you connect red with black, it will short out after powering on. The light cannot work properly. What if the light cannot work after connecting the battery box with the lights? Firstly, check if wires connection is wrong. Connect same color wires together. Secondly, check if you have loaded the batteries properly and if the switch is turned on. Turn off the battery box switch. Then tear off the insulation tape. Check if copper wires are broken and reconnect the wires. How to use touch light. After assembly, you can touch the switch on the front board lightly and all light beads will be on. And then there's a diagram of the lights and the illustrations. And yeah, printed side, blank side, notice. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Isn't a file something that people with reasonable nails just have on hand? Yeah, but like I don't want to mix my nail files and my other stuff files, you know? It just feels kind of gross, right? I don't know. I worry about that a lot. I'm like, do I want to have a bunch of my nail dust going into the stuff that I build? But I don't know. I always have this like worry with knitting too, because sometimes like you'll be knitting, and if you have long hair, sometimes your hair will fall in kind of. And I'm always scared one day I'm gonna like knit something for somebody, and there's just gonna be my hair in there. Like, they're gonna have this like, brand new thing, and it's just gonna have like a bunch of hair inside of it because my hair kept falling out while I was knitting. The trick is to buy a tooth pack. Well, also this one, this is technically a nail buffer. Oh my god, once I like wrestle it out of the package. Oh my god, there's more plastic on it? Yeah, so this is a nail buffer technically, and it has multiple, like, because a nail buffer, the idea of a nail buffer, right, is that like it's like a file with different grits. So you'll have like one side for like, this is for like shortening the nail, and then this is to like kind of refine that. And then there's like, for the top of the nail and such. So multiple grits for that. Oh, did I rip it already? Man. Okay. I just replaced my hairbrush recently after probably 5 years. I forgot how clean a new one. You can clean them out, you know. You can like just pull the hair out of it and roll it into a ball and throw it in the garbage. Have you Have you not done that? It's a little harder on the, unless it's a round brush. It's a little harder on the, it's a little harder when it's a round brush, but it's still doable. Be very careful. I am careful. These are not actually that sharp, to be honest. You'd have to, the only way to get hurt with these is that, like, if you were, like, trying to stab somebody on purpose. Like, you'd have to be trying pretty hard. These aren't very sharp at all. Or even, I guess maybe the inner part is sharp, but, like, they're not pointy. Sure, I can, but I don't want to. Anytime I've tried to get 10 minutes in and barely make a dent, decide screw it, it still works. How much hair is in there? There's no way it's that difficult. I usually just pull most of mine out in, like, one go, because it kind of, like, mats together. 5 years of hair. Wow. At that point, the brush must be, like, half hair at that point. Like, it's probably, like, blocking out the actual, like, bristles of the brush, right? At that point, it can't be useful. Alright. Okay. I know it says to... It seemed to say to pop everything out. But, yeah. I want to see... Okay, good. I was about to check if... I'm like, are these pieces numbered the same way that it is for Gunpla? They are! We're good. So we're gonna start by popping out C3 and D2. Okay. Are you C3? Okay, you are nothing. Looking for C. This is E, sheet of E. I'm assuming that, like, all of them are, like, this is all the Fs. So we need C3. Okay, here we go. C3 is probably... Is it not somewhere on here? Ah, here we go. C3. C3 is this one. I think. Hold on, I'm having doubts. C3 and D2. Whomst is D2? I'm gonna move this one out of the way because I don't think this one seems to be the outside. Oh wait, no, it's G. Okay. I was about to say, I didn't see it numbered at first. Here we go. So this is a D. We need D2. Is D2... Is D2 the big one? Hold on. No, D2 is a little guy. Okay. Okay, it looks like D2... Is D2 this whole piece? Hold on. How am I'm getting stuck on the step 1. Hold on. I need C3. Ah, I'm doing it twice. That's why. Okay. C3 and D2. Okay. So this is... Ah, I'm doing it twice. That's why. That's why I was confused. There we go. I have to get my little wooden doors. And C3. Okay. Oh, okay, so I was right. I was right. I think that the illustrations in the manual are not to scale, which is why I was confused. There we go. Looks like you're making a pop-up book. The final result kind of does look like one. I think that is kind of the idea. It's like a 3D wooden puzzle kind of thing. Okay. So. Now I'm trying to figure out, I need to look at the picture again. Because I'm trying to figure out how this fits into, like... Because what I have here is these guys and the, like, these little flat things. I guess this is supposed to be, like, the background for these. I guess this part sticks up. I'm trying to figure out, like, where in the picture. Because, like, I see it here. But... Oh, is it on the side? Oh, I see. We're only seeing it from... Oh, I see. We're only seeing it from one angle. That's why I only see one of them. Oh, I understand. Okay. I understand everything. Yeah, so I gotta do this 4 times, I think? Yeah, here we go. 2. 2... Wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. A... Oh, there's A and B. Hold on. Happy birthday, Eggy. Thank you, Cosmic Kitsune. Here we go. And also, hello, Hickory Dude. Happy birthday. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. How am I getting confused at step 1? Step 1 is... Oh, okay, I'm not getting confused. No, I'm correct. I'm correct. I just need to make sure that the... This is on the correct part. So it looks like the... I'm doing it this way. It doesn't seem... They don't seem to have a right side or a wrong side for these background pieces, so I'm probably okay. But it does look like the part that like sticks out at the bottom here should be to the right. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I understand. I understand. I understand. With my eggy brain. I see, okay. Should probably get these off. Well, at least out of the way in the meantime. Ah, hold on, I found the sandpaper, guys. Ah, thank you, Remy. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Eggy Boss. Thank you for planting Eggy Boss. So Eggy Boss can know what's being planted. I see. Yes, management at work. This is what they haven't actually. I haven't been paid yet. I haven't been paid yet. I think payroll. I think I like started working at a weird time where it was like between pay periods, so I haven't actually been paid yet. But I'm sure when I do, I will be $1 bajillion eggy. Where'd my glue go? Here it is. Yes, happy birthday, Eggy! Thank you, Uphill. Happy birthday, Egg. Thank you, The Haunter. The Haunter. Okay, is there like a... I think there's a... Is there a seal I need to broke? No? Hold on. Hold on. Do I need to like get a needle for this or something? Use like an earring backing. Hold on. Do I not know how to open glue? Hold on. Am I foolish? Did you not get paid like last weekday of the month or something? I don't know. I think I was told that the pay period is bi-weekly. Like everyone I've talked to has says, yeah, it's bi-weekly. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I joined at like a weird time. And it's like messing with when... Because you know how like when you get paid for like a pay period, right? It's not always like, here's the last 2 weeks of pay, right? Sometimes there's like a buffer in between. So I'm thinking maybe I just like got caught in the buffer. How do I... Am I... Hold on. Does this glue have instructions? Apply on surface. Press pieces together. Okay, but how do I get it out of the bottle? How do I get it out of the bottle? It is stuck in the bottle. I know it's not supposed to be in the top because this has a separate cap. Oh, hold on. Am I supposed... Oh, hold on. No, never mind. I thought maybe there was like some kind of like... You know, like how like ramen bottles have like a thing to push the marble in. Yeah, it takes some time to process each 2 weeks, etc. Yeah. Sometimes the third week they pay you for like the first 2 weeks, and after that it's every 2 weeks. Yeah. That's what I'm figuring is gonna happen. Like, somebody from payroll came up to me today and was like, "You started work on this date, right?" And I said yes. And then they're like, "Okay," and then they left. And then I didn't see them after that. So I'm assuming that was relevant information. It's time to watch Eggy struggle to get a thing of glue open. Why is this sealed from the top like this? With no instructions on how to open it. Do I just have to like poke the hole in there myself? Like, there's no hole. Like, witness... Oh, hold on. Wait, maybe there is a hole? No, there's still no hole. It was just a trick of the light. Okay. Child-proof glue. Yes, and also everyone else proof. I'm an adult. It's my birthday. Like, did they intend for this? Am I supposed to have to... Ugh. I got glue on it now. I don't have anything to wipe it on. Ooh, now I'm just gonna have glue in my screwdriver that's gonna take 9 billion years to get out. Hold on. Ugh. Oh, like you get paid for the 2 weeks ending the week prior, so you have to work 3 weeks to get paid at it? That makes sense. So yeah, maybe it's coming this week. Is there a second part to unscrew? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't think there is. I'm not seeing any other screw in here. Because this already has a cap, which is why I'm confused. Like, they didn't need another cap for it. It has one. It's right here. Greeting Egg. Hello, Romeo. What is the glue brand? Aleene's. I bought this at Walmart. Maybe I'm supposed to cut the top? No, but then the opening would be too big. I probably shouldn't keep the bottle open because all the glue's probably gonna like dry out. Imagine you need a pin to poke a hole. Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to do with like, do I have like a sewing needle or something? I think I have a sewing needle, maybe. Oh, yeah, here we go. I don't know if this is gonna be sharp enough, though. It's like really stuck, though. Like, it's really thick. It's like... Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we can be cooking. Okay. Hold on, I need to like stretch my legs somehow. Otherwise I'm gonna go ow, 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 ow. Like a true old person. This is not gonna be the world's most skilled glue application. This is my first time doing something like this. Ooh, yeah, that is a yucky glue application. Well, we can only get better from here, right? I'm sure this will all dry clear, right? I am personally not usually much of a glue. Like, I don't do a lot of things involving glue now that I think of it. Like, even the things I could, where, like, glue could be involved, I usually just, like, opt to go for something else, right? Like, for sewing, it's not really optimal to, like, glue things on a shirt, right? It's facing this way, I think? Yeah. Well, there we go. This seems to dry pretty quickly. It looks yucky, but at the very least it's drying. Yeah. When you're older, when you're more feeble. Welcome to the feeble stream. so all these door pieces are the same thing. Yeah. I'm just checking here, because it looks like I need... It looks like I need 2 where the protruding bit's on the right, and then another 2 where it's on the left. So. I'm gonna be old. But yeah, because like glue usually, like, most of the things, the kind of crafts I do, like, you don't really need glue for knitting. If you're using glue for sewing, then like, what's the point of sewing? Oh my god, when I worked at summer camps, oh my god, for fashion camp, biggest thing we kept having to deal with was how do we get the children to actually sew? You know, like the thing that they signed up for this camp to learn to do. Because I feel like as soon as children discover that glue guns exist, they completely forget about the sewing machine. Like, there'd be so many times where, like, because, like, the counselors were supposed to help with the glue guns, right? And I remember I had one, like, my one friend who was working with me, and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, give people, like, glue gun rights. Because it's like, some kids would just, like, be like, glue this for me, and she'd be like, no, you can sew that together. And they're like, yeah, but that's gonna take longer. Glue this for me. Okay, so we got 2 on one side, and I'll get the 2 on the other side. I think I did a little too thick on the glue this time. But that's okay. The glue license. Well, yeah, because, like, some kids would be like, they would have, like, they'd be like, okay, I want to make a little purse. And then it's like the kind of project that you can, like, very easily, just glue, like, you can very easily just sew that together, right? It's all straight lines. Like, there's nothing terribly complicated about it. But they'd be like, no, I want it glued because some reason. I guess it feels like less work. So yeah, like, yeah, eventually got to the point where my friend's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to give people, like, glue license because, like, glue can be good for certain things, right? Like, sometimes for something like, you know, rhinestones. You need glue to apply rhinestones. You need glue to apply, you know, certain things. Not everything. I hope this is the right way. Yes, this is the right way. Okay. Oh, I got glue on the top. It's okay, it's the first time I'm doing this. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. Yeah. The good part about the sewing is I won't disintegrate in a week. Yeah, exactly! Like, I remember even my friend saying, like, telling some kids, like, okay, like, I hope you're ready to never be able to wash this. Because, like, the glue is not gonna be able to survive that. And, like, glue, I don't know. There was a few times where, like, if the kids were working up to their outfit on the last second and there was just, like, not time, then, like, we would glue things together. But, like, again, glue is for either rhinestones or emergencies. That's, like, the only 2 use cases for the hot glue gun here. Rhinestones or emergencies. Happy birthday, because you're an egg. Ah, thank you, Boniface. Happy birthday. Eggy Egg Day. I don't know, somebody said that to me, I think, several years ago. I think it was probably one of my first, was it one of my first birthdays as a VTuber? Somebody said Eggy Egg Day, and that just stuck with me. Eggy Egg Day. Eggy Egg Day. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I used the hot glue gun, but I can sure remember the last time I burnt my finger on one. I was like 6. I don't know, I have one here. I just don't use it a lot, for obvious reasons. If anything, I need to do a hot glue gun stream, I think, because I have so many things where I'm like, something will break or like something will fall off of something else, and I'll be like, oh, I could hot glue gun it together. And I'm like, I feel like I need to do a hot glue gun stream where I just like, I just fix all my stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, this is all the like hot glue gunning that I've been putting off. Alright, okay, so we got 2 of those. Step 3, we need... Okay, I need B2 and B3. I'm just gonna be off to the side, finding the bees. The bees! I think B was like the dark one, right? Yeah, that was E. Oh, hold on. B might be this little guy. One of these little guys. Are you B? Are any of you B? Yes, you guys are B. Okay. What do I need? What do I need from B? B2 and B3. Okay. And it looks like I like, joined them together. So, B3. Please don't break when I'm popping you out. They've been pretty good about that so far, I think. And B2. Yeah, B2. I wonder if Gorilla Glue is stronger. That's what I use around the house now. Yeah, I think it's... I'm not sure. I think some of it also just has to do with, like, texture. Because, like, sometimes the strongest glue isn't always the best choice, right? Okay, maybe I will need to do a little bit of fun. A little bit of wood gunpla. Probably should have put something over the table here. I'm sure some are better for certain conditions too, like moisture, temperature, etc. Yeah! And yeah, just like usage. Like, you know, are you gluing together something that's gonna like go in the washing machine? Are you gluing something together that's gonna be outdoors? If there was one best kind of glue, it would be the only kind of glue we would ever make. Yeah, hot glue and super glues work differently from each other, so I don't know how they compare on pure strength tests. I guess it's also the, like, aesthetic kind of it as well. Because I find that, like, super glues tend to be less conspicuous than hot glue. Just because they're often thinner, whereas, like, hot glue is always, like, very thick, right? It's like a wax, almost. Is it truly okay for glue to be hot or tacky? I ask which glues are hot and which are tacky. She says, she laughs. It's a good glue, sir. Okay, hold on. Let's see what this entails. So B2 was, oh god. Now I need to, like, refer to this again to remember which one of these is which. Okay. So B2 is the one with the part sticking out the side. Okay. So this is B2. And it needs, so this thing from B2 needs to go in the corner. There we go, okay. Please fit. Surely this must fit, right? They wouldn't tell me to put together two parts that don't fit. There we go. Ooh, I got scared for a second. What if the whole set's defective? Okay. Looks like we're okay, and then we gotta stick that into B18. Here's B18. Ah, this weird guy. Oh, I have to pop a piece out for... Oh, this is weird. You guys see this? Because, like, this is one piece. But then there's, like, a piece inside the bigger piece. I have to, like, pop a piece out of another piece. That's curious. Curious. The worst glue is probably those glue sticks in school, which makes sense. Well, yeah, because, like, if you're having children, it's like the same reason you have washable markers, right? Like, if you're having children working with it, then, like, you don't want to have something that's, like, super strong, never to be undone. There's actually also, I learned recently that there's also, like, a specific kind of glue. I don't remember what it's called, but there's, like, a specific kind of glue that's designed for people who are doing, like, quilting. Because sometimes when you're doing quilting, you have to, like, overlay a piece of fabric over another piece of fabric. And there's, like, a specific glue that they make that's, like, it's incredibly weak on purpose, because basically the purpose of it is basically just, like, this is a thing you put underneath the fabric so that it will stay in place when you're, like, sewing it on top of another thing. Like, that's its entire purpose. Okay. So then I gotta put it in the top of this? Yeah, like this. Okay, so I gotta have it to this side, and then... Oh, this is scowy. Hold on. This is scowy. Look at this. Like, this is on a diagonal. I don't know if you can see it very well, but my hand is gonna be blocking it no matter what. But, like, I have to put this in, like, at a diagonal. Oh, that's scowy. And that's step 3? Of, like, 60-something, I think? Also, is this too big? I don't know how to fit these in because you can't twist it. You can't twist it because there's 2 holes. But I'm supposed to fit this in. Should I... am I doing it backwards? No. It's sort of fitting. It's sort of fitting. Oh, I don't know how much pressure is the right amount. I don't want it to snap. I don't want it to snap. Here we go. Steps? 6, 7. I don't know. Like, let's see how many. Like, what's at the back? 31. 31 steps. Okay, so we're further ahead than I thought, I guess. But I'm assuming not all these steps are equally simple. Oh, scary, 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 scary. Okay, so I got one side in. It's this other side. That's a little more difficult. I guess because it's wood, it's probably a little more, maybe not flexible. It's breakable, but in a good way, right? Compared to plastic. Kids will probably somehow glue their eyelids shut. I know that is like an actual problem. Like, that's why you're not supposed to like open glue facing you. Because like there's always a possibility that like a little tiny drop could like fly out and hit you in the eye. Okay. I think this is strong enough. I don't think I need to push it in anymore, and I think if I do, it's gonna snap. So we got a piece. Look at our pieces so far. Look at these nice looking pieces. Oh no! Did I? Oh, thank God. Okay. I dried these two to get too close together. I'm like, oh no! Did I glue them together? I'd be so mad if I glued them together. Whew. Whew. Can I pet the Eggy down here? Hold on. Where am I? Can I pet the Eggy? Vroom, 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 vroom. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. It's okay. I'd pat in real life. Okay. Okay, we're on step 4 already. See? We're making good time. Okay, so this is... Oh, okay, so we're building off pieces we already have. We just gotta find B14. Where's my entire sheet of B? Here we go. B14. B14. Oh, here we go. That's this. That's like this little sign thing that says, Mitarashi dango yummy. Man, I want dango now. Yummy dango. Actually, I'm not actually a fan of Mitarashi dango. Maybe I'm boring, but I actually prefer the 3-color ones. Like, you know, the ones that they usually have in the spring that are like, you know, they have like the green one and the pink one and the white one. Bigger fan of that one. Bigger fan of those ones. Yeah, hanami dango. Yeah, that's what they're called. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Hanami dango. Bigger fan of those. Not big. I don't know. I just find like once they have the sticky sauce on them, I'm just like, no, I'm good. Like, it's okay, but like I'd rather just have the plain dango. Like, that's what I'm here for. I do like when the hanami dango also have like, because like the 3 colors aren't really supposed to taste that different, but sometimes they do. So it is facing this way, I guess. Okay. Because like they're not always like super flavorful, but sometimes they are. Sometimes I like when like the green one tastes a little bit more grassy. Don't break on meat. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Lovely. Now, I'm gonna consult the picture because I'm not sure. Is this sign supposed to have? Where in the picture? Nope. Okay, we're good. I was worried that this this thing would have like, I was supposed to have like some kind of like sticker overlay thing that's supposed to go on top of here, but nope. Looks like this is how it's supposed to be. Is this BGM Mario Party? Probably. This is a birthday Nintendo playlist. There we go. So good. All right. A, 24, 25, and 18. Hold on. Oh, is A like... Oh, wait, no, this is A. This is probably... Okay, so A and B are like the little guys, and then like all the bigger letters. Bigger letters. The bigger letters. Yeah, this is A. Okay. A, 24, 25, and 18. Okay. But yes, happy birthday, Nuna! I like the grilled dango, but I also like, I mean, again, it's personal taste. I'm more of a fan of like the classic dango with nothing on them. just with the just flavor of rice. Gluten is 18, 18, 18, A17, A18. Is A18 just the part in the middle? Hold on. No, okay, so... Ah, I see. So, A18, you gotta pop it out. Ah, I see. A24... A24 is the one with all these holes in it. And A25 is the one that doesn't. I gotta have them both up like this. I'm assuming A24 is gonna be facing the back. I see. Okay, so A24 goes like this. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. A24 is gonna go... Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Ah, wait, no, I'm just not very smart. I didn't realize that the color was double-sided. So I was like, oh, I have to, why is the A24 gonna be facing outwards? It's not. I'm foolish. Here we go. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Happy birthday, Eggy! My birthday's in a month. I will be 30 and officially hag age. Old! Old! I mean, I guess not that old, but like... old enough that like... people who are like 22 will call you old. And teenagers think you're basically ancient. I know the other day, because Kengi has been streaming Tales of Vesperia lately, right? And he was talking about how there's this like one character in the party who is like supposed to be like an old man, and like everyone calls him old man, and like his whole thing is that he's like old. He's 35 canonically. He's apparently canonically 35 years old. And like old man is already just like his entire character. Is happy birthday, eggs. Thank you, Romeo. You too. Happy birthday. I've only had like refrigerator section dango. They were okay. I mean, even refrigerator section dango are pretty tasty. In Japan, I would go to the grocery store and I would buy like the 99-cent dango because they were yummy. What are those tiny little things that are kind of like dango but aren't dango? Mochi? Or like wagashi? Yeah. Dango without a filling? Dango don't usually have fillings though. Dango are like the ones on a stick, right? No, they are the ones on a stick. I'm not doubting myself on this. Hello, Beba. Happy birthday! Yeah. I'm only 41 and I feel old. Well, 40, if you're over 40, then like, you're basically ancient and retired by young people's standards. I had a parfait with a bunch of them on there. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Were they also made of the same stuff? Like, were they also like the glutinous rice kind of thing? Okay, I need A22.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing my game. They're extremely similar. What kind of kit is this? It's gonna look like this when it's done. It's like a book nook kind of thing. It has like 30 steps, and I'm on step 4. I'm on step 4. Although step 4 is really multiple steps. I think they're messing with me here. I think they're messing with me. Okay, so A22 is gonna go with the little hollowed out parts facing outwards. Yeah, this is a bit like Gunpla, Bubba. It's a bit like Gunpla, but like wood, I guess. There we go. Shira Tamadango. There we go. There you go. The dango too, but they're not like dango. Shira Tamadango. Well, I mean, I think dango is like usually used. I found in Japanese it was used to like basically any food that's in a ball. I feel it can become a dango. I once I went to the grocery store and I saw these like they were like these like shrimp. They were like these like fish paste meatballs, and they were also referred to as dango. I think like is can't press these together much more than I already am, so I think we're good. It's probably gonna stay together. Yeah, we're probably good. Yeah, it's like a puzzle. Yeah. Some of these are more, they call them like 3D puzzles. Alright. Now we need A16. Yeah, it's like how dumpling is a billion different things in English. Yeah, true. Do I have to break this part off the side? No, this is just to tell me that this part goes towards the top. So, hold on. I am confusion. Do I just slide it in here? No, okay, I see. Oh, I do slide it in. Oh, I see. It's supposed to look like a fan. I see. And then I have to, I have to glue it. Whoops. I don't know how I'm gonna glue it. I guess if I just put the glue on the front? Yeah. I see. And then there's gonna be another piece towards the back. I see. I understand. Oh, Egg Birthday? Yeah, it's Egg Birthday. Sorry, it's not Zelda. Zelda Ganondorf will be here next week. I say this like he's like a special guest on the show. Next week, we're gonna have an interview with Ganondorf. He's gonna spill all the secrets about the Triforce and this conquest of Hyrule. But yes, and thank you, Digitizer. Thank you for blooming for a second month. Thank you. Yeah. Bread. Okay, but what kind? Yeah, but like bread is like a category of food, right? Like there's also multiple kinds of rice, right? A23. Oh, this is A23. There we go. Ugh. No, this thin part broke. I'm gonna have to like go and edit this with the nippers. Ah, here we go. Okay, that came off easily enough. That came off easily enough. Happy Hatch Day, thank you, Artex. Hatching. The hatching of the egg. Okay, then I guess this can kind of go either way, right? Yeah, it's about the same either way, I think. Yeah, as long as it goes in the top. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, see, there we go. I don't know if the camera's focusing, but we have a cute little fan now. I'm sure that this is gonna be really satisfying when we put together all the, like, big pieces. There we go. So we got... See? Okay, now we have E25? E? E? That's these guys. Yeah, that's these guys. E? Oh wait, no, I still missed. There's still something else with A. Hold on. I need A9 and A11. Okay. And... well, it's fine because all of these were supposed to be separated anyway. It's fine. I'm just gonna be confused later when I'm looking for A17. It's fine. They didn't want it to come apart. They wanted to build it this way. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. It reminds me of a GPU. I guess sort of. I don't know. Is installing GPUs usually like this? Okay, so I'm a little confused because A9 and A11. Those are definitely the ones. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Are we gonna have to build a second fan? I just realized the ones that popped out were two A9s. There's one A9 and one A11 that we need. Spare parts for... Oh, I see. Spare part... That's what they mean by spare parts for A11 and A9. Oh. If there's spare parts, does that mean that they just assume I'm gonna screw it up at least once? Here we go. So, let's see. On this side... On the part that we just put in. So the longer one goes on this side, and the shorter one goes on... Okay, so the longer one goes... here. And then the shorter one goes on the other side. Am I supposed to be able to... Uh-oh. Okay, so the longer one goes here, and the shorter one goes here. Okay. See. Wait, hold on. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. No, there's no way I put that in backwards. There's no way I put that in backwards, right? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I put it in backwards. Can I carefully... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Nothing snapped. All our mistakes are undoable. Okay. Let's see, was it supposed to go this way? No, hold on. We have the fan here. Oh, that means it needs to, but that, wait, that doesn't make sense. Is this part supposed to be facing out? The part with the letters? Oh, and the fan look like a GPU. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, this does look kind of like a computer part, doesn't it? Would an eggplant's birth be when the plant sprouts, when it buds, or when the buds begin to fruit? I would say when it first sprouts. I would say when it sprouts, right? But that's just my opinion. Yeah, this looks like this is the way. I guess it is facing down, so it doesn't really matter? Question mark. Because yeah, it looks like this little hollow part is supposed to be in the opposite side of the fan. So yeah, I guess we do have the letters facing out then. Do we? I'm having doubts. There we go. Doubting. That's an old person activity we can do. Here we go. There we go. This should work better now, I think. There we go. Yeah, this fits. There we go. Okay. Because yeah, I was like, why is one hole like way too loose and the other one you can't even fit anything in there? There we go. These are facing two separate ways. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay. I see. Think. There we go. Okay, so this will be like supporting it, I guess? Okay, yeah. Side of the fan has the shorter one. Side without the fan has the longer one. Okay. And I guess this part, A22, is supposed to be facing out because that's the only way that this works. Unless there was like another A22. But I don't think there was. We already popped out A23. Yeah, this is how it is, I guess. Yeah, this is how it is. This is how it is. Boy model making, I sure love it. I don't know, it's like... Then we need E25. Okay, now we're moving on to E. E. I mean, I guess it's different here because I feel like I'm popping these out one at a time, right? Because I know when people do Gunpla, do people typically pop things at one at a time, or do they just like cut everything out of the wire frame thingies? E25, E25, 29, E24. It's gonna be smaller. Ah, here we go. I knew it was gonna be a smaller piece. There we go. Sounds sarcastic. I mean, I actually do enjoy doing 40K models. Aren't those? Isn't like 40K more about? I don't know much about it, but other than like this is what Halbernacht does, isn't it more of like a painting thing? Like I know people do like make the models, but do because I know that's like a big difference with Gunpla is people. I mean, you can paint your Gunpla, but many times people don't. Okay, so E6 goes in this corner. We're gonna need some glue for that probably. I think. Yeah, we're gonna need some glue for this. Okay. Why are we building the inside of this fan? Is anyone gonna see this? I'm sure there's probably a reason for it. I'm sure there's a reason for it. For my modeling, I go piece by piece gluing as I go. Yeah, you gotta assemble them. They're on pallets, line, Gunpla, and painting is a big undertaking. Yeah. Because I know that's like... That seems to be the big difference, is that, like, Gunpla tend to come, like, pre-painted to a certain extent. I know some people will, like, add, like, different finishes on them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to watch my terrible glue skills. POV, you need to cool off 1 square centimeter of your body. Yeah, we're building like the tiniest possible PC. World's tiniest GPU for the world's tiniest computer. Computer for rats. Computer for mice. Then E51. So we're back at E. E51. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Found that quickly. That's another little guy. Cool. The only thing with like the wooden thing is I feel like it there we go. It's harder to break it as cleanly as plastic. But I guess maybe that's the point. Okay. So then it's... Oh, thank God. Okay. I was so scared. I was so scared. Oh, okay. So, the arrow faces out. And you pop it in here. Okay. If I find people enjoy different parts, I love building and painting. Some people just go super fast and play the game and everyone has preferences. Yeah. Well, I guess it's some people is like, are you building it as an art piece or are you building it as... Ooh, that snapped in nicely. Okay, so this should be... I still don't understand what that, like, tiny piece in the middle there was. Was that just, like... Is there like, a problem with this kind of thing collapsing? I don't understand why I had to glue that piece inside there. But okay. We have our world's tiniest PC fan. Then, okay. I think we should be okay. I think we're done this part. We've done the fan. We're getting more and more pieces of our street. Ah, yes, we're getting to the colorful part. What do we do next? F. We're getting our colors. Colors. I spent months on doing like 10 models painting. My friend built it all in one night and spray painted them red, and I would quote, "What? Are they demons? They are red." They are red because they cannot be placed here. Let's see. What do we get? F12, C32. Okay. C32. C32. Oh no, we're gonna have to pop out all these flowers individually, aren't we? Ooh, okay, so C32 is this branch here. Can I pop this out? There we go. Oh, maybe popping things out is gonna be like the new struggle here. How do we pop things out without like them snapping? Here we go. There we go. So that's C32, and we need F12. Where's F? Oh, F was on this sheet. No, that's all C. Where's F? Ah, F. Okay, so F is the other colorful one, but like the thicker ones. Because the ones on C were like, these are like really, really thin. Like I could probably snap this in half if I wanted to, like very easily. Like to the point I have to make sure I don't do it by accident. So F12. Okay, so F12 is just like the thicker version of C32, I guess. Oops. Ugh. 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 There we go. I'm getting flashbacks like, where the hell's B6? B67! B67! Okay, so then I guess... like this? Ah, I see, I think. Yeah. Oh, is this to, like, make it double-sided? Because it fits together. Yeah, I guess this is to make it double-sided. I feel scammed, right? I feel scammed. they definitely could have gotten this printed, but double-sided, right? They're just adding extra steps, you know? They're in the pocket of big steps. They're in the pocket of big steps. Instruction manuals were invented by big steps to make you buy more steps. Gotta do this carefully, but not that carefully. Yeah, we got... This glue gives us like a little bit of wiggle room, I think. Doesn't dry super quickly. I just remembered, Eggy, don't forget to visit your abandoned Animal Crossing islands to get your birthday wishes. Not a stream thing. I thought it was funny. Yeah, wait, does it do something different if you haven't been there for a while? Because I did my Tomodachi Life. The Tomodachi Life birthday one is really, really cute. It's like all your Miis sing happy birthday to you. And like, I guess if you put in your age, they'll comment on it too. Okay. So we'll let that dry a bit. And then we need C22. Ah, no, we're not gonna let that dry a bit because we have even more steps to put on. Okay. C22 and C24. Okay. So I think that's the C22 and C24. Ah, that's these guys. Okay. Please don't break on me. Lovely. Okay. Skeletonize Isabel wishes you a happy birthday. No! I'm sure all my villagers are probably still there. I feel like with games like this, with Animal Crossing, there's like a loop, right? Where it's like, if you leave for just a little while, then it's like, oh, everyone's gone now. But then if you leave for too long, it's like, nothing changed. You're gonna log on, you're gonna be like, ooh, I hope my villagers are all still there, and then they are. How does this work? So this goes on... Oh, I see how this is supposed to work. Okay, I see. So you got like the inner... Ah, I see. You got like the inner flowers and the outer flower. Oh, I get it. Okay. So it's like a multi-layered thing. And then I guess I just join them up here on this... Yeah, on this flower. I get... Okay, I just gotta... Okay. Just making sure I have it lined up correctly. I get it! It's like this. Ah. They can't make it to the plaza to wish a happy birthday foraging through 3-meter weeds. Cockroaches roaming the island. Yeah. I mean... She is on the floor and she understands. I understand! On the floor. I guess that means we don't need to, like, glue everywhere, right? We just need to glue, like, the important corners. I need to make sure I don't get glue on the instructions, otherwise I'm gonna, like, flip the page and not be able to go back. Like, some of these flowers are, like, hanging off the branch, right? So I probably don't need to put glue on all of them. There we go. So that's one side. And now I gotta do the other side. Okay, so it doesn't need to match up perfectly, I don't think. Yeah, as long as the flowers are, like, facing the outside, I think. Okay, no, it does match up. It does match up. Okay, 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 okay. Grandma's song. Yeah, it's because I'm old. It's because I'm old. I'm super old. Maybe I didn't do this right. Hold on. This one only has one side. This one has two. These flowers are two-sided. Does it make a difference? Did I screw this up somehow? I probably screwed this up somehow, right? Is it too late to remove it from this side? Ah, here we go. I think this fits this side. Oh, yeah, this fits this side a lot better. Cool, and then that means that I don't have to spread the glue on everything again, I think. Ah, yeah, this side. Ah, yeah, okay, that fits a lot better. Will these stay together? I think? Yeah, this looks about right. I mean, to be honest, I feel like I could probably place these pretty indiscriminately. I don't think it would make a huge difference. This side needs more blue. Yeah, I feel like I can probably place these pretty indiscriminately. I don't think it would make a huge difference. Yeah, because it all just looks like cherry. It looks like cherry blossoms on a branch, no matter which way you turn it, really. I should probably unglue this spot. Is the glue drying clear? I need to see. Yeah, the glue dries clear, so it looks like it's not a huge issue. On the side, it looks like a cookie. Thin cherry blossom wafer cookie. Probably fine. Then we need to do C31. Okay, so we're gluing even more flowers on top. Okay, got it. Okay, where are you going? Okay, so if the branch is facing down like this. Where's this going? Is that even gonna stay there? Hold on. Like, oh wait, no, does this go down? Oh, does it go down? Oh, it goes down here? Ah, that makes more sense. Oh, yeah, that makes so much more sense. Okay, yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. Don't get high on paint fumes. Oh, for painting. Yeah, we're not painting this one. This one doesn't need painting. There we go. Cherry blossom cookie. I mean, there's enough cherry blossom flavored desserts, right? There we go. Okay. Is that it? Is there not one for the other side? It's not. But there's also... Hold on. Because there's another one, there's another piece that's just like this. Okay? Yeah, there's also C26 and C34. The one we took was C31. I guess we'll leave that to dry. We'll come back to it. What? Glue fumes, my bad. This glue just literally does not smell like anything. This is tacky glue. Because, I mean, I think for this kind of project, what matters more is how fast it dries, right? Not necessarily how strong it holds. Let's see. Okay, we're on to step 6. Need C17, F9, and C24. C17. 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 C16. Ah, C17 is like this train crossing thingy. The bar that tells you that you're not gonna get hit by a train. Unless you disobey it. But it'd be pretty hard too, because it is quite large. C23. 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 C22. Ah, C23. I see it. True wood paint, I don't know so much about model glue. It melts the plastic together, it gets super dizzy if I don't crack away. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like the what's it called? Like liquid cement or something, like the ones that people put on the edges. Okay, F9. Okay, F9. F9. Are you F9? You are F9. Okay. 9. What a weird shape to make this. Okay. This feels very delicate. This one. Even, despite the fact that it's thicker, it somehow feels more delicate than, like, the thinner pieces. Okay, so what do I have to do here? So F9... okay, no. C17... What a strange diagram. Look at this. It's like, okay, so F9 we have up like this. Then C17... Okay, so we're basically gluing this together here. And then what does C23... Oh, I guess C23 goes here. Or is that upside down? No, the peggy... Peg part needs to be... Oh, I see. Again, this seems... We're... Okay, hold on. Let me just check at the beginning here, the key. Okay, so... Oh, I see. The printed side, the blank side. Ah, okay, so if it's just like a blank square, that's a blank side. And then the little thing with the flower in it, that's the printed side. Okay, I guess we're back at gluing things together. Happy birthday! I hope you had an excellent day. Thank you, Did I Duck? I had a very normal day. I went to Eggy work and took the bus. And the bus was on time, so I guess that was nice. And then there was... Eggy work was pretty busy. It's one of those days, you know, when you're like, if anybody needs us, if anybody has issues with a product or service of ours, please try and have them not all at the same time. I feel like today, like, it was like, because I work until like, what, 5? So, but today for some reason at like 3 p.m., suddenly everybody in the world had issues. And they all needed them resolved like now. And I'm like, oh no. All the people I usually need to ask for help are going to be leaving to go home soon too. And you're like, ah. Busy can be good. Day goes by fast. Yeah, I feel like the morning was pretty slow. And then for some reason the afternoon felt like I was like sprinting the entire time. When I worked at Geek Squad, people would line up before we open. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think for us too, because I dealt with this at other jobs before too. If you're doing any kind of like nationwide customer service, you inevitably have to deal with the fact that like a solid chunk of the customers are going to be in like a different time zone. Like I definitely remember at previous Eggy jobs somebody getting mad at us because they called at they're like, oh, I called at like 3 in the afternoon and nobody picked up. And it's like, well, this guy, mind you, lived in Vancouver and we are in the East Coast. So, yeah, basically, if he would have called at, or no, it wasn't 5 p.m. It was basically, he called at what would have been like 6 p.m. our time. So yeah, he called at 3 p.m. He's like, I called at 3 p.m. Nobody picked up. It's like, well, because everybody went home because we're in EST. Eastern time. Okay. So we'll let that dry, or no we aren't, because the next step also involves this. Okay. We need C14. Oh boy, that's a lot of things. Okay. C11 and F8. Okay. I feel like a lot of this is like, what if we made this two-sided for some reason? That's F8 and we need C11. Which I'm assuming is this. Yeah, God forbid you have to leave a message. Like, I'm sorry that we don't have people going around the clock for this one very specific thing. Have you considered that we have lives and families? I work on a whole country thing, and sometimes I leave my laptop on because I work remote. I get a call like 3 a.m. There's a dude over in Hawaii who's like, can you talk now? In the middle of the day for me? Yeah. Well, like, I don't know. I also remember at a previous job, there was this like one piece of software that we used where like the entire development team for it was in like Ireland or something. And like every time we had an issue with it, they had to like make sure that like the meeting was planned at like a time that was suitable for both, like, us and also Europe time zones. It was very tricky for them, apparently. Because they understandably did not want to be, like, up in the middle of the night for, like, a meeting that would probably last about 15 minutes. Okay. So C11, F8, we got that taken care of. C16. C16. Oh, the two C16. Ah, these two guys. Balls. They're not balls, they're just circles. That was actually one of the best parts of the lockdowns. People start to get used to not being the only time zone. Sadly, it seems that many of the lessons are already fading from the collective memory. Well, yeah, it's like the idea of, well, even like, I feel like time zones, maybe I think about this more because I am VTuber, but like, something I was thinking about when it comes to like English VTubing versus Japanese VTubing is that like, the vast majority of Japanese speakers in the world live in Japan, right? And Japan has one time zone because it's not that big of a, like, in terms of land mass, it's not that big of a country, right? Whereas, like, when it comes to, like, having, like, English-speaking VTubing, right? It's like, okay, first of all, people all over the world already speak English. So now we gotta plan, we gotta account for the whole world. And also the whole world is really big. So I always thought that, like, time zones are interesting because I feel like that's, like, a problem that, like, English-speaking VTubers come up against that Japanese VTubers don't as much. Like, it's like a whole area of logistics that, like, that doesn't only exist, but, like, exists more here. I think I've heard every Please Hold song in the whole of North America. All of them? Okay. And then C15 and C4. Okay, so I'm gonna leave these aside for now. So I figure out what C15 and C14, what's their deal. Ah, here we go. Nah. Well, I guess C4 is successfully popped out for whenever I need that. It, like, fell out while I was, like, putting it down. What does it say? It's really tiny. 注意! ご注意ください! 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 Oh no, ご注意ください! You guys know what ご注意ください means? Or 注意. ご注意ください. I occasionally get notifications that wake me up like, your favorite Indonesian VTuber just went live at like 4 AM local on a Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, like... But on the other hand, I've also seen it the other way around, where, like... Apparently, like, whenever I've seen British VTuber fans talking about stuff, they're like, I've just gotten used to, like, every stream being at ridiculous hours. Like, I think there was, like, I remember there was, like, one stream, I think it was Fauna who did it, and I think she started, like, people were saying, oh, this is an early stream, it starts at 10 PM, and she's like, what do you mean, early stream? And it's like, yeah, British VTuber fans who like American VTubers were just getting accustomed to, like, staying up until, like, midnight. Ah! Where'd it go? Oh. Fell in my shirt. Well, the glue's still on it, so it should still stick, right? Yeah, it's still sticking. We're good. I've gotten used to European time. I watch a lot of Finnish VTubers, and they're 8 hours ahead of me. Well, I mean, I feel like if you're from, like, a North American time zone, I feel like it's, like, not as big of an issue, because for me here, right, like, afternoon, like, I think, like, what's an evening stream for European VTubers is, like, mid-afternoon here. So it's like, yeah, maybe if you're working, you might not catch it in the middle of the day, but otherwise, like, in terms of being awake, it's like, you know, it is a convenient time. It's still convenient. Alright. C15 and C14. I'm not understanding why they need us to glue. Do we put the one on each side? Putting the one on each side. I don't understand. Okay. Oh, I see it. Oh, hold on. Huh? Did I glue? Oh, no. Did I glue it to the wrong side? Oh, no. I glued it to the wrong side. Can it come off? Please come off. I hope this glue sucks. There we go. I hope this is the worst glue known to man. There we go. Oh no, unfortunate. Yeah, because what is this supposed to look like at the end? So this needs to be like... Ah, I see. Okay. There we go. Again, this does raise the point of what is the point of having all these backings for everything? There we go. Okay. I think I did it right this time. Playing everyone's favorite horse, Machikane Tannhauser. Almost feeble. Feeble, but I caught myself. I live in North America. And when I was studying in Ireland for a few months and suddenly all my daytime streamers were like super late night streamers that really suck. Yeah. Favorite North American VTuber just went live. I am still awake. Well, okay, that for you, that's a you problem. That's a you problem. Okay, so then we got this. And then... Oh, glue along reference lines. The reference lines... Ah, the reference lines are here. I see. So it should look like this. Where's the reference? Ah, I see it now. Here we go. I don't know how well this one specifically is gonna hold up. Like this sign here. Because this X is like significantly heavier, and like there's not a whole lot of places for it to be held up. Not a whole lot of space for it to be held up. And then... Why do they want me to... Hold on. I know they want me to put this sign here, but why do they... Hold on. So the Gochujang is facing right. Why do I need to have it be double-sided, though? That's what I'm confused about. Why does this need to be double-sided if I'm just gonna be, like, facing it face down? Oh, wait, maybe like this? No. Hold on. No, this is how it's supposed to be done. But then why am I again, why are we in the pocket of big steps? We're in the pocket of big steps. They just want to put more steps. Gluing together double-faced things is a big conspiracy from big steps to make you buy more steps. Okay, well, we're gonna have to wait for this to dry anyway. We'll glue it on after. Are these the same people that told us to walk 10k steps a day? No, okay, unironically though, I remember hearing somewhere that like the 10k number as like the idea of like this is the ideal number of steps to have in a day is actually slightly inflated. In reality, for most people, apparently it's actually more like the ideal number is more like it's more like 8,000 or so. Like, it's slightly lower. Did you know the reason why it's 10k is because, so... Apparently, like, at one point, I don't know if pedometers, like, as we know them now, were invented in Japan, but, they were definitely popularized there. Which is weird, because I don't think that... I wouldn't say Japan is the kind of country that needs more walking. Let's see. sorry, F11. Here we go, the little guy. And yeah, apparently because the character for 10,000 in Japanese kind of looks like a guy walking, that was like part of the like ad campaign. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why it's 10K. Yeah, it's pretty much made up, depending on what your goals are. It's about 3,000. 3,000? That seems a little low. I heard like 6,000 to 8,000. But yeah, I guess it depends. Well, it probably depends if you're doing like other exercise, right? Because I'm sure if you're doing other exercise, you don't have to like compensate with walking, more walking, right? What are we? C35. Okay, yeah. I am popping out the right piece. I believe not for keeping track, but the amount of gadgets they've had over the years. Yeah. Well, because like apparently I remember the first pedometers, like for like counting steps, instead of being like a thing that you, I guess, keep on your belt or in your pocket, and I guess it counts whenever it like bounces, it was like a thing you would attach to your leg. Like it was like apparently quite uncomfortable to wear. Okay, so we match these up. F11 goes in... What is the point of this little guy? Of this little nib? What is the point? I guess we'll glue these. Yeah, we'll glue these together first. Bro, that's an ankle monitor. No, it wouldn't go on your ankle. It was like a string. It was like a thing that had a string that you would like, you'd have it like at your waist, and then you have like one string that's attached to like a thing, I guess, further down your leg. And basically, I guess every time you stepped, it would pull on the string. And I guess that's how it was counting, right? Like every time the string was pulled to a certain length, they would count that as a step. Society would probably still use pagers or something. It would probably use pedometers a lot. I mean, I guess your phone, everyone's phone has one now, right? And even more so if you have something like a smartwatch or something. They're kind of built in. It's like a clock, I guess. I don't know a lot of people that would have like specific pedometers nowadays. I feel like it's again, it's like having like a specific watch. Like maybe, I guess if you found one that was fashionable, you would have one for fashion reasons, but like, so this goes here for some reason. So we'll find out. Okay. So we need C25, 27, 28. Okay. We're doing more tree building. Ah, that's what these other guys were for. Okay, I see. 25, 27, 28. Okay. Grabbing a 3DS to get steps in for the play coins. Oh, did the 3DS count it too? Say that is me remembering studies I'm not in my field from several years back, so take the specifics with a grain of salt. Of course. I mean, the same applies to me as well. Yeah. Apparently Japan is just the capital of walking now. I mean, have you been there? You do a lot of walking. I don't think anybody who's been there is not gonna argue with me on that one. Okay, so how does this work here? They don't write these on it. Are these all the three are the same? Okay, so I think they're all the same, right? Are these all the same? No, not quite. Cool. I want to do this right, and good luck to me, I guess. Okay, I think this one goes like this. This? Yeah, are these three the same? No, they're all slightly different. Because they want to make my life difficult. Do some stack on... Do they stack? I'm not seeing any markings on them, so I don't think they stack, but... I don't think they stack. Okay, so C28 goes on the other side, but I don't see any lines for this either. Do I have to figure out the way it fits best? Do I just guess? I'm scared if I don't get it, like, perfect, that it's, like, not gonna fit, is my fear. Like, hold on. Wait a second, these are the same! These are the same! These are the same, right? Like, I'm not playing, like, spot the... No, these... Oh, okay, so they are all the same. I'm just getting bamboozled. I'm just getting bamboozled about this. Think? Oh, I think some of them are double-sided and some of them are... Yeah, okay, so... Oh, I see. Okay, so 2 of them are double-sided, but the 3rd one isn't. Okay. So I can't do this here. This has to be one of the double-sided ones. Okay, yeah, this looks about right, I think. Birthday tax. Birthday tax! Glasses on? Okay. Wait, so did they just, like, prototype Pikmin Bloom on the 3DS then? Because there is still very much a Nintendo game. Well, I guess Pokemon Go also. I was gonna say, there's definitely a Nintendo game where you, can walk around and get prizes and such. Ah, I see. That's why it's double-sided, because it's like you see it from the front as well. Okay. And this one needs to go upside down. Ah, I see, like this. Whoops, sorry, I smacked the mic. Then this one is... Oh, I think. What is this supposed to be? This little marking. Okay, so we gotta do the bottom one. Or no, do we do the top one and then the bottom one? Hold on. No, okay, so I see. So like this, and then we put the bottom one on. Okay. The bottom one goes on sort of upside down. I see. Yes, okay, I think I see the vision now. I mean, the lines are all getting covered up, so it's not like a huge deal, I guess, if I get it wrong, but still. I think there's a Harry Potter game that predates Pokemon Go for the concept. Then it just did it well. Pikmin fits, though. Harry Potter was after Pokemon. Well, I mean, I feel like Pokemon Go was like the big boom of it, right? That was when everyone was like, oh, what if we did walking games? Isn't there like a Monster Hunter one, too? Because I know there's like Pikmin, and then there's Pokemon, but wasn't there? I seem to remember there being a Monster Hunter one. Oh, whoops, it's double-sided and I got it on the wrong side. Okay. Just wiping my glue on the page, it's fine. Ah, here we go. That's probably it, right? Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's it. That's probably it. Probably didn't need to put all this glue on all these other branches, but that's fine. And this one goes upside down, right's about... Yeah, here we go, here. There we go. I remember people like playing Ingress actually before Go. Yeah, wasn't Ingress like the game made by the, that was also the same company. Didn't it have an anime? I remember there was like an anime for it, but it wasn't like that good apparently. I don't know, I never watched it. Because like, wasn't Ingress trying to do more of like an ARG type thing? Here we go. Yeah, this looks right? Yeah, this looks about right. Oh wait, no it doesn't. You know what? There are worse things. I just realized I think I should have used a different side because now you can see like the bare, naked, unprinted Sakura side. But you know what? There are worse things. Worse things have happened. This is my first time making anything like this, so it's... I'm being pretty imprecise with these, to be honest. Alright. More steps. Yeah. U+ anime reminds me, I really need to check out Need Streamer Overload's anime after the huge work project. Oh, I'm really liking that one, actually. C34, C36, C34, C27, okay. Yeah, it's... The Needy Streamer Overdose anime is... I can only describe it as eggy bait. Like, it's like... It was made in a lab for me specifically, it seems. Like, I feel like you'll watch it. You watch it and agree with me. You'll be like, yeah, this is it. This is eggy bait. Lolita Streamer, do the math. Yeah, there was, well, because like, I remember being like, okay, you got the show, that's like, you know, about the internet and the ways people interact with it. And there's a girl in Lolita, and there's a, like, girl prince type. And everyone is sad and depressed, some more than others, and everything is like super like surreal and non-diegetic. Yeah, it's eggy bait. It is just straight up eggy bait. Is it a depressed Dempa girl? Yeah. Have you played? I would say, okay, I would not recommend watching the anime unless you've played at least a little bit of the game. You don't have to play I don't think you have to finish the game to understand it, but you just have to, like, understand, you know, Kangol as a concept, right? like, because, like, the anime introduces there's a bunch of, like, anime original characters. So, yeah, like, Ame is not the only person, the same way that, like, she is in the game. But, yeah, like, there's a bigger cast. They expand the cast, but, they kind of begin with the assumption that you kind of know who she is. Non-diegetic, you try and use that word against power scalers. I mean, to be honest, this is not a show for power scalers. I would say, though, I don't know, it's one of those things where I'm like, part of me is like, part of me wants to have a superiority complex where I'm like, if you don't understand this anime, I think you might just be very stupid. Because, like, on one hand, it is doing a lot of, like, fancy symbolism and stuff, but on the other hand, a solid chunk of the show is just, like, the characters, like, staring directly into the camera and telling you what they think about what's going on. So, in a way, it's very simple, and in a way, not at all, I guess. Okay, how many am patching this up. Okay. The answer is that it doesn't really matter. Okay. Here we go.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Fitting BGM. Like I said, this is a Nintendo, a playlist of Nintendo Birthday. Okay, so it doesn't really matter how this is glued on. It is the conclusion I've come to. The cast was a total of spoiler anyway. Office animated for weebs. What do you mean? It's not like The Office, but it's a lot of, like, characters monologuing, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, there's a lot of fancy stuff, but, like, also, you don't really have to, like, do a lot of guesswork to think of, like, what the characters are thinking and feeling, right? There's not really a lot of guesswork involved with that. I found some people are incapable of waiting for a story to explain things. Honestly, one of the things that grinds my gears is when people... You know when you have a story that, like, is employing heavy use of, like, surreal imagery and symbolism, and people are trying to understand it through the framework of, like, reality? That grinds my gears. That grinds my gears a whole bunch. Because I've seen this... Because, like, here's the thing. I think some people try to, like... Yeah, even in the middle of a mystery movie. Why is X doing Y, not talking to Z? Personally, if I was a detective, I simply would have done everything right. Maybe I'll tilt this a little so that it, like, looks a little nicer. Today's power skatel was a tough... Is that real? Is that a real thing? But yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, because I've seen this, I think some people, they approach symbolism like it's like a code, right? So it's like, if we can just figure out what all these symbols mean, we'll get to, like, what the creators were really trying to say. And it's like, I don't know, I think if they wanted to write a manifesto, they would have, right? Like, I feel like symbolism, yeah, you can analyze it from, like, a more... like, again, you can take a more analytical perspective on it, but, like, symbolism is also supposed to, like, elicit emotion. Like, otherwise the author would have just said how the characters feel, but they didn't. They decided to use symbols and motifs and the like. So, I think that's, like... Yeah, oof, I don't know about manifesto. Well, like, okay, for instance, Utena. I see people do this with Utena, where they're like, this represents that. By using this, they were really trying to say that. And it's kind of treating it like it's a code, right? As if, like, you know, Ikuhara was like, you know, I'm going to, like, have a special message in here to communicate to everybody. It's like, you know, if they wanted to just write their ideas in, they would have just done so, right? But instead, they made an animated production. And they used images and imagery and metaphors and the like. Yeah. My favorite was when it's got lots of deep themes and abstract imagery and feelings, only for the ending to be super nihilistic and none of it really matter anyways. Get baited, nerds. Well, it depends what you mean by nothing matters. Right? Because, like, sometimes there's, like, nothing matters, and that's fine because the story was about this character learning that, like, actually the things they thought matters don't matter as much as they think. But I'm trying to think of a good example of that, though. I know one thing, and I'm, like, wondering if this is, like, specifically, like, some kind of, like, Japanese storytelling thing, but one thing I've noticed in a few different anime is, like, this ending where, like, a character is not dead, but they're kind of erased from reality, right? Because this happens, like, you see this in Madoka, you see this in Penguin Drum, you see this in Lane. I feel like it's a common thing that happens, and I don't know if this is, like, a Japanese thing, or if it's just, like, a thing that everyone likes doing, or if it's, like, a thing that, like, one person did it and then everybody got inspired by them. Eggy birthday, hello! Ah, Kengi! Kengi raid? Kengi raid! Hello, Kengi! Hello, Kengi! Kengi raid. Good evening. I am trying to assemble something that's gonna eventually look like this, presumably. I've been at it for 2 hours. I've only gotten this much done. There's allegedly only like 30-something steps, like 31 steps, but all the steps have smaller steps inside. But yes, hello Raiders, I am NiceEggy, and today is my birthday. But despite it being my birthday, I am still nice and still an eggy. And... ah, now I understand why this was here. That's what this was for. Okay. I see. Yes, today I am assembling this, but I also do other things, such as Zhang. Is this Gunpla? I mean, it's made of wood. I don't know if that makes it more Gunpla or less Gunpla. I'd say it's kind of like Gunpla. Except instead of robot, I'm making a nice scenery. Now, is this supposed to stick out this way? Yeah, okay, this is supposed to stick out this way. Okay. Be careful with it, though. Here we go. I mean, I'd like to think they have faith in me because they only gave me one of this piece. Like, I feel like if they give you extra pieces, then they just kind of assume you're gonna mess it up, but they didn't for this one. So I'm assuming they have enough faith in me to know I'm gonna get it on the first try. Okay. What do we got next? Ah, we're building the train. Okay. I'm building the train. Where's Jay? One of you is Jay. Where am I supposed to find Jay? Stop right after the part where things start getting worse. What do you mean? Oh, like for Death Note. Okay. I was like, what's wrong with the Eggy stream? It's hard to find Utena power scaling if without being about older magical girls. Well, like, Utena doesn't power scale very well because, like, well, A, it's not that kind of show, right? Like, the characters fight, but I feel like the fights in Utena are more about, like, kind of a representation of everyone's feelings, right? No, seriously, what page is Jay on? Hold that thought. Where's Jay? This is F. This is B. This is D. Yeah, this is D all the way through. This is G. Is this J? No, this is G. What is this? Is this also G? This is H. Where is J? Is J these guys? There's no way it would be that, right? No, this is I. This is I. Is J the mirror parts? Ah, yeah, J is the clear. Oh, J is the clear plastic parts. Okay. So J4. Whew. But yeah, I haven't actually, I don't know. I started Death Note. Maybe one day I'll finish it. You never finished Death Note? Surprisingly, no. I've only actually watched the first few episodes. Despite seeming like the kind of person who would have seen Death Note, I have not actually watched the entirety of Death Note yet. Oh, did I scratch it inside? That's okay. I think this part is going towards the back anyway. F. Okay. Remove the film. Oh, there's a film. There's a film? Remove the film of J4 before assembling. Is there a film? I feel like lately I've been really bad with figuring out when stuff has a plastic film on it. Like, I've been buying so many, like, acrylics at conventions, and I'm like, why are they peeling? Why is the plastic peeling off? And then I'm like, oh, right. Is there a film? There is a film. They're not very obvious about where to peel it off. Because it looks like it has a film. But, like, none of the pieces... Like, this looks scratched enough to have a film, right? There's 2 of you here, and that's incredible. You might like Misa, my least favorite character. You might like her style. I mean, I know she's kind of an icon. I've seen many people take fashion inspiration from her. Most of what I know about her is that the story is really weird about women. That's mostly what I know. That seems to be mostly the criticism about her, is apparently Death Note is weird about women. Oh, hold on, is this the film? I'm probably gonna destroy this thing by trying to figure out how to peel off the film. Do I need, like, tweezers for this? Oh, is this a film? Hope I'm not destroying this. Oh, yep, there we go. I think that's the film. They're not making it very easy to peel off, which makes me wonder. I'm like, oh, here we go. That's what makes me wonder. I'm like, am I supposed to peel this off? Here we go. There we go. That's the film. That's the film. There we go. Okay. That looks a lot clearer now. Like, doesn't this looks a lot cleaner. Okay, so J4, and we need F1. Just F1. Oh, I understand what this is for now. Okay. Nice big sheet of F. Definitely a male-heavy cast, but I don't see how it's weird about women. Again, this is mostly from what I've heard. I will have to form my own opinion on it. Oop, uh-oh. Oh, there's like an accordion thing going on here. I should be careful with that, though. I got scared. I'm like, why is it stretching? Why is it stretching? Okay, so... see, this goes... ah, okay. Okay, glue J4. Okay, so it needs to, like, match up to the side. Is the kanji supposed to be in the... okay, so the kanji is supposed to... okay. Because there's a little bit of kanji written here. So the kanji should be in the... it should be in the window. Okay. I see. I see. Simple enough. Okay. Yeah, happy balloon day. Thank you, Sukadri. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, too. But yeah, no, I feel like, yeah, I probably do give the impression of someone who has read Death Note, but I surprisingly have not. I don't know, what other things do I seem like I have probably watched, but I have not? I also probably feel like I'm probably a person who has seen Nana, but I'd like to also announce to you all that I'm sorry, I have not watched Nana. Despite the everything about me, I have actually not watched Nana. Everybody loves Raymond? I don't. I haven't seen him. What else have I not watched? I have not watched Nana. I didn't watch Ouran High School Host Club the whole way through. Anything else? I haven't watched the original Fruits Basket. I've only seen the, like the 2019 and onward, reboot. I have not watched original Fruits Basket. Although most people seem to, from what I've heard, most people seem to agree that, like, the new version is kind of a more definitive edition, kind of like Fruits Basket Brotherhood kind of thing. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so far so good. Then... okay, well, looks like we're leaving this off to the side. A1, A6. Okay, we're back to A. Where's A was like one of the little guys, wasn't it? Yeah. What time is it? Oh goodness, it's already 10 p.m. I'll keep going though. Hey, where's my little guy? Are you under here? Hey. Where's A? I know A was one of the smaller sheets, but I can't remember where it went. Ah, here it is. Here it is. What else have I not seen? Didn't watch... I did not watch Cardcaptor Sakura as a kid. I watched a few episodes of as an adult. I did not watch it as a kid. Never watched Sailor Moon, actually. I am a fake Magical Girl fan. I have not watched Sailor Moon. Oh boy, this has a lot of holes inside it. Oh, is this the bottom of the train? It looks like it might be. So this is A1. This side up. And A6 needs to go through. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Sume A6. So if it's like this, so A6 is going in the back here. Oh goodness, this is a lot of holes. I'm trying to figure out which one is like spaced the best for this. So is it? No, it has to be this one. This is the only one that will fit. Yeah, this is the only one place where it fits. So it must be this one. Okay, so it's here. A13, A12. I mean, at the very least, the whole A sheet might be gone by the time I finish this part. Okay, so A13... A13 is the shorter one, and then A12. So A13 goes in the back. And... is it here? Yes! First try, okay. I think. First try. I got a little overconfident there. Hold on. Is it here? No. This part's facing down and back. No, I must have had it right. Oh, wait. No, I must have had it. I had it right the first time. This is just a skill issue on my part, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, I just didn't push hard enough. There we go. There we go. Okay. Happy birthday, Eggy! Thank you, Flea Flicker. You too. I wonder if there's speed runs of Gunpla builds. I mean, I feel like with that, you would have to go be rating it not just for, like, speed, but also, like, quality, right? So this goes... Okay, so then this has to... Okay, this has to go here because there's no other way. Okay, this one's weirdly intuitive, actually. This bottom thing here. I don't know what this is going to become, but it's weirdly intuitive. It looked intimidating at first because there was like a lot of holes, but then as I'm putting things in, I'm realizing there's literally only one way certain things could fit. Okay. And we're getting A14 and A15. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, sounds expensive though. Quality's gonna be hard to judge. Yeah, because I'm like, you know, yeah, you can assemble a Gunpla pretty quickly. But like, what if it just like falls apart instantly? Right? Or like, what if there's like 1 billion nibs? It's like, isn't the point of Gunpla is to do it like... Is this supposed to be flat at the bottom? Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, okay. This off. Okay, so then A15... Okay, so A15 is the longer one. So A15 goes in front. And the triangle parts go in the back. Ah, here we go. Oh, I see how this fits together. Yeah, this is like another case of like, it can only fit together one way. There is literally you can't screw this up because there's pretty much only one way that will work. There we go. Okay. I like when things can only fit one way. If they can go backwards, I'll be checking if I did it over and over. Yeah. That's what I've been dealing with this one so far, especially with like the cherry blossoms. Like the sakura trees are like that, where it's like, okay, this could go either way. So, but yeah, no, this part only, it's like, again, I thought it was a lot of holes at first. I got intimidated, but I was like, yeah, there is basically only one way things can fit. So you know if things aren't fitting, then it's like, okay, it must be try a different way. Now maybe nope. Okay, I was about to say maybe I need to doubt myself there. Nope, never doubt myself. We got it. Okay. And then we get... Ah, I see. A8. Times 4. Ah, that's what these guys are. Okay. They're train wheels. Okay. Oh, so this must be the bottom of the train car then. Egg pats? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to like pull that up manually. Hold on. No, that's not what I meant to do. Look, I'm controlling this from the floor, okay? No, don't make me bigger. No, make the egg pad bigger. There we go. Yay! You're on the floor? I'm on the floor. So, for people who weren't here earlier, how this setup works is that I'm currently sitting on the floor at a little side table that I cleared off. I cleared it off, and then I added, I put like a desk mat on top. And then I'm sitting on a cushion on the floor. And my microphone is attached to the side of the table. And, yeah, I have that hand cam that you guys got me. I'm using that, and then I put, like, the webcam for face tracking on, like, the side of the table. And then I put my, this is not fitting. I have my mouse, like, right here, and then my keyboard is, currently on the floor. Earlier it was on the table, but I put it on the floor so I could clear off more space for this. Here we go. And this should fit in. Right here. There we go. It doesn't really need to hold a lot of weight, but there we go. That looks pretty good. Now, oh, there's still one more step, I think. A21, A17, A20. Okay. A20, A21, and what was the other one? A17, I think? Yeah, A17. A17. A17, A17. A17, A17. Is it not on this sheet? Hold on, am I foolish? Am I foolish? Hold on. 4, A5, 6, A7, A8, A9. What does A17 look like? Did I pop these up by accident, maybe? Was that part of like that error, that bit that I popped? Oh wait, no, A17 was in that earlier when I popped off a couple bits by accident. I think that was A17. I think. Now where did those bits go? Ah, here they are. There we go. There it is. Yeah, this is A17. Both of these are A17. There we go. This one hurts your back more with a new birthday. I'm old, okay? I'm old. Doing old person things. Okay. So A20. A20 was the one with 2 ends. Okay. I'm being old. I'm gonna get up and go, oh, my knees! Because I'm old. These are kind of Amogus shaped. You guys agree? This piece is Amogus shaped. Like this is sus Amogus. You guys agree? Do you agree that this is sus Amogus? I know I'm doing sus Amogus in the year of our Lord. What year is again? 2026. That's like a 5-year-old meme. Like 4 or 5-year-old. 5? Yeah, that's like a early 2021. 2020, 2021? Susamogus. That's an old person meme. 6? Six-year-old meme? That meme was in like 1st grade? Okay, now how is this supposed to look? I might have to flip the page to figure this one out. So, it's 21, where is this supposed to, oh, is this supposed to be like somewhere like a step here? Oh, I see. Hold on, I got it. Was that Amogus a 2020 boom? I mean, I've been told the game apparently came out, like technically came out before 2020, it's just that like nobody was really paying attention until everyone was stuck inside and had nothing better to do than play Amogus. Yeah, but I feel like the meme of like sus, like when the imposter is sus, I feel like that wasn't like, that didn't really take off until like a little bit later. Cause like I first remember Amogus being played, I don't remember when I played it for the first time, but I first remember hearing about it like fall of 2020, but also maybe I was just late. There's a very high chance that I was just like, the Amogus train had left the station a long time ago and I just wasn't aware of it. They were working on a new game and then went back to Amogus for maps and updates because it blew up. Yeah. Well, because, like, I feel like COVID was, like, the beginning of what would eventually be known as friend slop, right? Yeah, meme boom, game boom. Yeah. Because, like, I feel like, yeah, that was, like, the beginning of friend slop because that was the first time when friend slop was, like, became a necessity, right? Alright, F3. F3 was the train. Oh, no, F3 is... Oh, F3 is the little guys. The people on the train. There we go. Okay, F3... Ah, okay. So F3 goes on the side with the steps here. Yeah, this is easy. This is intuitive. Hold on. I say this and then immediately... no, F3 goes in the middle. Okay. Yeah, oh, I see. It goes in the... Oh, hold on. I get it. I see where this is going. I'm seeing the vision here. I see. So these are the people in the train. And then we have this. Hold on. Is this backwards? No, this is correct. Oh, hold on. I see. Hold on. I got it. We slip this into here. Then we put this here. Oh ho! Oh ho! There's our little train! This is coming together! It's coming together! We got our little train! Among Us, Stanley Cup, Labubu. Now that's nostalgia. Someday the children will be nostalgic for Labubus. I don't know, it's one of those things where every so often I'll see somebody be like, it sucks that the 2020s has no, like, identity, artistic identity, and I'm like, you fools, these things are all decided in retrospect. Like, in the 2010s, people were like, man, the 2010s have no, like, identity as a decade. And it's like, yeah, but now that we're far enough from them, we can look at something and be like, yeah, that looks like 2012. That looks like 2016. Okay. Oh, A3, okay. Oh, right, there's a top to it, too. Okay. Yeah, I saw something recently where it's like, there's French slop and friend-like. Friend-like has a goal Like Among Us? Well, Friend Swap is like Lethal Company. I guess, yeah. I mean, there might be like also like a co-op versus competitive kind of element to it as well. Because like Among Us is competitive, right? Like you are competing against your friends. Whereas I feel like a lot of, weirdly enough, you'd think that maybe it's because there's already so many other kinds of competitive games, but I feel like a lot of Friend Swap is actually co-op. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we knew Frosted Tips were the 2000s. I don't know, what is 2010s? Like, I'm trying to think of what I think of when I think of, like, 2010s, like, in terms of, like, art and music and fashion. I think dubstep is the very 2010s thing. Sometimes I'll be listening to a song that I knew came out a long time ago, and then then there's, like, a dubstep break, and I'm like, yeah, this came out probably, like, 2013, 2012, maybe 2011. I know a lot of people have been doing the, like, kind of hipster, like, what do they call it? Like stomp clap kind of music. I know people have been saying that's 2010s. Look at my cute little train! Look at my cute little train! Now it has a top to it. Now it has a top to it. Now is there something I'm supposed to do at the back here? Polish shaded areas with sandpaper. What do I need to polish? The sides? What am I polishing here? Oh, the top here? I guess I can polish that a bit. Stomp clap hey, yeah, that's the one I keep seeing people argue about. Stomp clap hey, I guess that's kind of 2010s. Fashion wise, I think about skinny jeans. I guess is the big one. I usually think of like the big nerd glasses. Like the big frames, because like, I don't know, big frames are still, like round glasses are still popular. I don't think they ever went away, but like that specific kind of like thick Ray-Ban, like nerd glasses frame I think about. That's 2010s. Hipster culture as a whole is very 2010s. Big round glasses. Look, the nerd glasses are different than these, okay? These are round. The nerd glasses, I think more about like the square, the more rectangular ones, you know? Yeah, hipster culture is old, especially the lumberjack beard and flannel. Happy Eggy Day. Thank you next time. You too. Have a happy Eggy Day. Okay, I have to polish the sides here. Now, I have to glue something, allegedly. F2. Ah, F2, here we go. That's just like the end part here. Oh wait, no, F2 is like 4 pieces? Hold on. Are these conjoined or are these separate? It looks like these are supposed to... Oh, these are like 2 and 2, okay. Did I break this off in the wrong spot? Uh-oh. Actually. What do we, oh wait, no, this is 4 separate pieces. Oh, F2 has spare parts. Okay, so they think I'm going to screw this up. Got it. Oh, this is oh, I see where this goes. Okay, so this is along the side of the train doors. Okay. But yeah, lumberjack beard and flannel. Yeah, that's 2010s. I feel like there's this very specific aesthetic of like gaming. Because I think about like, you remember how like all the gaming boys in like, I don't remember what year it was, but I feel like this was more of a late 2010s thing where like the gamers were dyeing their hair wild colors. Like, I feel like that was a thing. Like, remember how, like, Markiplier had, like, red hair, and then, like, was it Jacksepticeye had, like, green hair? And then, somebody else had blue hair. Oh, it was Ninja? Like, for some reason, like, I feel like, and even, like, the guy, like, the kids I knew at school, like, the kind of boys who were into that, they were also dyeing their hair like that. Like, at some point, like, dyeing your hair a neon color was, like, the gamer thing to do. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's a thing anymore. I don't know if that's still a thing. I think all the gamers now think they're too good for that. Lots of guys this red. I never saw a man dye his hair IRL. I definitely did. I definitely did. Like, that was definitely a kind of person around that time. I probably should have used tweezers. Least graceful gluing job. Very shameful. But I didn't screw it up, and I didn't need to use the extras, so we're good. I did box dye as a kid, but I think I stopped caring for it. Yeah. But no, that was like definitely, I feel like a game. That was a thing. That's what the gamers were doing at the time, I feel. At least, like, the child ones, I guess. The ones who were young enough to be influenced by YouTubers. Okay. Do I have to do this on the other? No, there's no door on the other side. Then, oh, there's another thing I have to glue on. What piece is this? C37. This is one of the thinner pieces. C37, C37, C37. I don't see 37. Oh, I see 37 now. This is what I have. C37 has spare parts. Okay, so they gave me 2 of them. Oh, I should have brought tweezers for this. Which way up is this supposed to? No, this goes on the left. I think. I'm confused. This doesn't look like any kanji. This doesn't look like any kanji I know. There? Yep. Okay. DMV numbers, that's it. I'm wondering what you calling numbers reminded me. What do you mean calling numbers? Like 6, 7? Is pastel hair color still popular? Yes, I still see it quite a bit. I think not as much as it was before. And I think it's people do it differently now. I think the big thing at the time was kind of that ombre, like, gradient look. I feel like that was very popular at the time. And not everybody was doing that with pastel colors. Like, some people were, but I also saw a lot of people doing it with, like, you know, that kind of like platinum blonde fade kind of thing. Okay, C33. It's another accordion thing. Now, where am I putting this? Am I gluing this on? Or am I... Oh no, this... So... Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, what? Why? Why though? Fail to understand. Oh wait, no, this is for headlights. Okay, I see. Okay, this is easier than I thought it was gonna be. There we go. That fits in a lot easier than I thought. I thought I'd have to like glue it to the front. There we go. Yeah, okay, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. I got scared. Got afraid. I think of chess, bingo, or battleship whenever she calls out letter number. Oh yeah, for the pieces. It's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for A23. Anybody? A23? Looking for B5. B5. Anybody? B5. Okay, then there's C33. Headlights? Yeah, okay. No, that's not C33. No, this was C33. What am I looking at? C12. Okay. And there's 2 of them. Oh man, I should have pulled out tweezers for this. That's okay though. My nails are long enough. It's fine. It's fine. You sank our eggplant. No! Anyone calling a bingo? Starting a new card? Man, well, I mean, we were talking about old people activities earlier, so I guess bingo does fall into that. I don't know, though, because, like, I feel like there's, like, retirement activities and old people activities, right? Like, to me, fishing feels like a retirement activity, but not necessarily an old people activity, right? Like, I think retired and old, I think, are, like... Because, like, retired people things, that seems like things you do when you have a lot of time on your hands, right? I guess that could also be unemployed people things, though. But I don't think of fishing as an unemployed thing. I think of it as a retired person thing. Okay. So, now... we've applied the street lamps. So now what do we have left? A2. We need to polish the side of it. And this, oh, this goes on top. Ah, hold on. I see. This goes on top here. Got it. Retired still has physical activities. I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's because I still think of like something like fishing, right? Or like woodworking, right? That's the thing people do when they're retired, but not necessarily when they're old. Because it's like, when you're retired, I guess your body can still keep up with it. But like, it's not like if you're old, then it's like, oh no, you're too tired for this. You're gonna go knit or something, right? Okay. So up here, this up here, and then we stick G7. So we need G6 and G9. Where's G? Where's G again? Man, I'm like, I could finish this tonight, and now I'm getting like intimidated by like all the things that are not, I haven't popped out yet. Where's G? Oh, is G the big guy? G is the big guy, wasn't it? No, it's H. Where's G? Yeah, I thought G was the big guy. This G? No, that's D. What about this? Is this G? This is G. Here we go. We got G. I knew it. I knew it was the sheet with like the big guys stuff. I'm getting intimidated by all the parts I haven't popped out yet. I'm like, I can't be that close to done if I still have all this to work through. Maybe if I have energy on Friday, maybe. Let's see. 7, G6, G9. G6, G7, G9. Okay. 6, G7, G9. Okay. These ones are harder to pop out because it's so thick. Here we go. Yeah. People walk a lot, like in metro cities, do tend to retain basic physical ability through old age. That's true as well. Yeah, retired farmer versus accountant. Yeah. Depends what you're retiring from. Well, also, too, though, I feel like people who work, like, manual labor might tend to retire younger compared to, like, people who work desk jobs. Because I feel like if you're getting older and, like, your body isn't working as well as it used to, I feel like it's a lot easier to modify a desk job to be easier for you versus, like, physical labor, right? Like, I feel like that one's kind of harder to... At that point, it's like you can do the job or you can't. Oh no, I dug my nail. Oh, I dug my nail into it. Well, we're not going for perfection here. So I need to stick this all the way in? What's the point of the second layer, then? What's the point of having two of them? Is it just to make my life harder? Is this another effect of big steps? Is this also, like, the dastardly plan of big steps? Just to add additional steps? No! My streetlights! Yeah, I'll have to be careful with that. This part does tend to spring out. Maybe I should have glued it down. It's fine. This part's facing the back. I think we'll be okay. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. There's our little train so far. With the people. With the people inside. G5. 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 G5 and G8. So yeah, there's some sheets so far we've barely touched. Here we go. G5 and G... Ah, okay. Yeah, watching this makes me want Nintendo to make model kits. Nintendo Labo was really well made aside from being expensive. Yeah, wasn't it like $80 for cardboard? I remember people dunking on it at the time. It's this way? It's like, even if they like licensed out, I feel like that would sell like 1 bajillion units, right? Even if they like licensed it out to another company, I feel. Like, what if buildable amiibos? Although people would probably just buy them and then not build them. They'd probably just buy them and use like the... Because like you'd have to have a base. I feel like people would just like throw out the rest of the kit and just like enter in the base. But maybe I guess if the kit is fun enough to make. This part goes on the front. Maybe I should put this part... Should I put this part in last? I should probably put this part in last. Cardboard, but to be fair, we also got software included. Yeah, like I know it came with a game, and the games could be like controlled via the cardboard. Like, wasn't there like a piano one or something? That, like, they were basically like cardboard holders for putting the Joy-Cons in. But like, there was like games specifically designed to be played with these kind of like cardboard controllers. Man, early Switch was a time. Early Switch era. Okay, yeah, I am. Okay, I am. There we go. Okay, so it is supposed to lay kind of flat like this. Okay. And the corners aren't supposed to connect. Okay. I thought the corners were supposed to connect, but they're not. Okay. The model took a nap. Oh, sorry, I was locked in. I was locked in! Let me be locked in! Okay, so then we got G... Okay, so that was G8. So I'm sure this will make sense in a second. C2... Oh, is this the one with the... Oh, this was the one with the bendy corners, I think. C2? I don't. C4. Ah, C2. I see it. Happy birthday, Eggy! Thank you, Wonder Waffle. You too. C2, C13. Ah, here we go. Ah, this will make sense in a moment. There we go. Now I need to bend carefully. Ah, okay, I see. This is... Ah, I see. This is the risky one. Why did they give me extras of this? This is the thing I'm actually scared of screwing up. This is the thing I feel like I'm gonna screw up. Because this top part I don't think I need to glue down. Like, I'm probably good to keep this exposed. I guess I could glue it down, but I don't see the point. Yeah, this doesn't really need to be glued down. Well, maybe. Early Switch on the floor. What? Maybe the Switch was the best platform for indies and became the worst. What do you mean? I mean, I guess Nintendo Directs are like the only ones, the only kind of like game announcement thing that I still get excited for. But I think that's just because of the kinds of games I like to play. Like, I feel like Directs are more likely to have, like, Nintendo Direct, for whatever reason, like, when it comes to, like, visual novel type stuff, it all keeps getting, like, announced. It's, like, I feel like they're more likely to get announced through Nintendo than they are through, like, any of the other big game announcement things. Like, something like Paranorma Sight, I could never imagine being revealed in, like, State of Play, or whatever the Xbox one is called. Oh, indie games would never get updates on Switch because of how hard it is to get updates approved. Oh yeah, I heard about that with Hyundai Line, because I remember that at one point they like fixed a bunch of stuff on the PC version, and they're like, this will come to Switch eventually. Yeah, I still enjoy Directs. It has more whimsy than PlayStation or Xbox. Yeah, again, it's just like nothing I'm interested in is ever like revealed in any of these other ones. Like they are games for people. They're games for somebody, but like I'm not that person. But yeah, big fan of Nintendo Directs. Again, Nintendo Directs I think are also fun because there's usually enough of a variety of things that like if I don't like something, I can easily like imagine a hypothetical person that would. You know? Maybe I can bend these later, you know what? I'm just gonna like glue this one into the front and then I'll come back and bend the corners later when the glue is more dry. Yeah, that's probably the call, right? This side's not glued down enough, I think. But like, if I add more glue, it's gonna take 9,000 years to dry. But maybe I should leave. Does the next step? Oh, the next step still involves the train, though. Nah. Man, okay, hold on. Should I bend it before applying it, maybe? Okay, so it looks like at least for this part you're supposed to bend it before applying it, but I don't trust that. But at least once it's applied, right? There we go, yeah. Maybe if I do take this apart and... So I don't want, like, the entire thing to like, come unbent, right? Not come unbent, but, like, come apart. There we go. There we go. Okay, that fits on. There we go, that looks like a train. My train's getting even more train. It's getting even trainier. It's even more train. This is the most train ever. Okay, so... Oh no, my wheel! It's fine, the wheels are probably not on super strong because, let's be real, when this is actually put into, like, the scenery, it's just gonna be, like, balancing on the four wheels, right? So you don't really have to concern about them falling out. It's not like this is gonna be, like, hanging up and shaking around. Okay. What do we got next? C1. Oh, this is a long one. Okay, hold on. Do I have to glue this one? This is another glue. We are supposed to bend carefully. C. There's like a little split in one of the ends, but I'm not entirely sure what that's for. Like, I know this is supposed to go around here. Except that one of them, one side is, oh, hold on, maybe if I flip this around. Let's say one side is longer than the other, and then I realize that's probably on purpose. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that fits perfectly. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'll just have to actually glue it on. That's gonna be a lot of glue. This is gonna take a while to stay on, I think. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Goodness. What time is it? It is almost 11 p.m. I might stop once I finish this little train, because I'm realizing this is probably going to be at least a 2-stream project. This is my first time making one of these, so I didn't know how long it would take. But we're on step what? Of what? We're on step 9 of like 30. I know some of the later steps will probably just be like, assemble the stuff that we're putting together now, right? Part 2 on next year's birthday. No! I'm gonna see if I can do it on Friday, maybe. I was gonna go to the gym Friday, but maybe I might be able to go Sunday. And then I'll just like come home on Friday and stream. Oh, that's probably why they needed us to sand the sides, I think. Ah, I get it now. That's why they needed us to sand the sides. So that this would stay on properly. There we go. Just one more piece, 1 a.m. No! Well, it's like I don't want to go to bed too late. I've come to the conclusion, as long as I go to bed before midnight, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Just has to be in bed before midnight. The only thing I'm realizing is that, like, after I'm done the stream, I'm gonna have to take all this down. Because I need my side table back. And also, I will need, you know... Well, I guess I could... Well, no, because then I have to put my alarm clock on the ground. Yeah, no, I need my side table back. I guess I can always keep the stuff on the side table and just move my alarm clock back on. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. We got our little train. They're cute. It's cute. Train. So there's a few more pieces of train, I think. Now that's a 2010s meme. Yeah, see, the fact of how little we've touched the E, I think that's what made me be like, oh, we're not even close to done. E50. Okay, so we need E27 and E53 from this. E27 is a little tiny guy, and then I'm assuming E53 is also going to be on the smaller end. It's E53. E50, 52, 53. Here we go. The floor clock will really get you up in the morning because you need to reach. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like... I mean, to be fair, I have another alarm that goes off like 10 minutes later. I have one alarm on my alarm clock, and I have a second one on my phone. The first one is like my, like, get out of... Like, the first one is the wake up alarm, and then the second one is the get out of bed alarm. So it's like, okay, I can be a whack, but like, you know, I can chill. But then like when the get out of bed alarm goes off, it's like, okay, now you actually need to get out of bed. Otherwise you will be late. Okay, A7 is another one I need to pull out. Hold on, A7. A7. I don't know though, my sleeping has been weird lately. It's not like I've been sleeping badly, it's just that like, I've been having this issue recently where, like, every time like, it seems like every 2 hours my brain's like, wake up, wake up, wake up, you're gonna be late, you're gonna be late, you're gonna be late, wake up, wake up, wake up. And then it looks at the clock and it's like, oh, actually it's 4 a.m., never mind.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Like, and I feel like my brain's been doing that, like, every, like, it's been doing that, like, every 2 hours, every night. I don't have trouble falling asleep. It's like I have trouble staying asleep. Staying asleep is the hard part, it seems. It's like I'm waking up like every 2 hours or so. And like I fall back asleep instantly, but it's still just, I don't know. It's not like bad. It's not like I'm like sleeping badly. It's just kind of annoying, you know? Okay, we got this. And we have E53, which... Oh, we just gotta match that up with the angle of... Ah, here we go. Yeah, we match it up with the angle of the car. That's anxiety talking. It's winning TBH. You're probably just not used to normal schedule. No, it's just you underestimate my ability to oversleep. I'm not great with waking up on time sometimes. Especially since, like, okay, I get up at like 6, and then I have to be out the door at 7 to be on time for work at 8. So it's one of those things where it's like, when you're on like a tight time frame, then I feel like, I guess an hour isn't that tight. But like, yeah, when you're on that kind of tight time frame, then it feels like it's like every minute counts. If I'm not eating breakfast by 6:30, I'm basically already late. Like, oh no. Took 1 minute too long to put on socks, and now I'm gonna miss my bus. Like, I mean, I guess I can always take an Uber. It's not as prohibitively expensive as it was for previous Eggy job, but still. But, yeah. I'll get used to it. I mean, somehow, I don't know, I think it's also because, like, as a kid, I used to think I was a punctual person, and then I grew up and found out that I'm not actually a punctual person. My parents were just punctual people, and were, like, going to make sure if their lives depended on it that I would be on time for everything. Because remember as a kid, I was like, I'm never late for school, and it's like, yeah, because my mom would be like, go, 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 every morning, so that I wouldn't be late for school. It turns out I'm actually very extremely capable of being late for things. Completely independently. Go, and then put this one in the back. Ooh, did I put these on backwards? Is one of these... Hold on. Please don't break in the hole. There we go. These are both the same, right? Yes, okay. I got scared for a second. I thought it was another one like with the air conditioner fan thing. Where like one of them was like longer, slightly longer than the other. And you had to make sure you were using the right one or it wouldn't fit. No, I think this might just... No, I just need to use more pressure. Okay. There we go. Do we have any more steps on the train? E26. Yes, we do. Well, okay. I hit the mic. Okay, E26. And then we need C19, which is exactly 1 flower. I'm gonna put exactly 1 flower on the train. And A10 is the last piece, I think. I heard that. What? Me going, wah! There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done the train car. I guess we can do probably the tracks. Because we have so many pieces. We have so many disparate pieces. We got all these doors. We got like the like car arm thing. Oh god, I'm gonna have to glue this thing in, aren't I? Again, I'm telling myself, I'm like, oh, it won't be a problem because the train will be upright. You're only turning it sideways because you're, like, assembling it. But... no, I think I might need to glue it in place. I just figured if it needed to be glued, the instructions would tell you, right? Okay. So... oh no, my wheel again! Again, things that will not be a problem in the utopia where this thing is complete. Okay. So then, C19 is, we'll need to glue that on, and that is our single cherry blossom. Oh, that's why there's that little spiral thing on the top of this car. That's what that's for. Okay. But yes, also good evening, Faye. Thank you for coming to my birthday. Happy birthday, Faye. Happy birthday. Cool. Here we go. Was this not? Oh, hold on. No, this was C19. Okay, this is the right size of cherry blossom. I was worried. I was worried it was the wrong cherry blossom. There we go. Okay. Can't believe they took like 6 months to wish me happy birthday. It's everybody's birthday today. Even if it's not your birthday, it's your birthday now. Okay, then what is this? Okay, so this goes under... oh, this isn't like... once again, we're in the, like, you cannot screw this up. Okay, I see. So this is what's gonna attach it to the tracks, I guess. There we go. Okay, so this thing can no longer stand up on its own because it's gonna be attached to the tracks. But... looks like our train is done for now. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'll see, maybe we can work on it. We'll work on it more. We'll work on it more, maybe Friday. Yeah, Friday. I'm looking, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We'll do it Friday. But yeah, what do we get done tonight? We got our little train. We got this cross arm thingy. We got this tree. We got this other branch. Hold on, was this supposed to go somewhere? Hold on. Was this supposed to go somewhere? Hold on. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It didn't tell us to do it yet. We got this fan. That's cool. Is it coming out of a tunnel or something? Is that why it's like that? Yeah. Well, okay. So, let me see if I can pull up the picture. This is what the final product will look like. So as you can see, it is kind of like jutting out from a corner there. It's like, it's a very narrow kind of scenery. Oh, I guess that branch is coming out from the other side. Yeah. So that's why the train car is only like half a train car. Ooh, I should close the glue before it dries out. There we go. Yeah, then we got this little sign thing, and then we got a bunch of doors that I'm sure will be good for something eventually. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's why it looks like that. But yeah, I think the train is kind of the main feature of it. Yeah, I guess... where's that fan? I'm so confused because like the fan I see in the picture, and yet I don't see... I don't see any fan in this image here. I'm sure it goes somewhere, but I haven't the faintest idea where. Yeah, where is the fan in this picture? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Probably on a building like AC. Yeah, but like, I'm trying to figure out like where... Hold on, cause I see like, okay, so like out of what we've done so far, right? Like I see, like this is the tree, and then there was this like the other side of the tree. I see the sign here. This is the train. I see some of the doors. I guess maybe it's one of those things that you only see if you're looking into... Oh, I think oh, that must be this here. I guess there's things that, like, details you only see if you're looking into it sideways, so it's hard to capture in a picture from the front. Okay, that explains it. That explains it. That explains it. That explains it. We are figuring it out. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight, because I still have so much more. Like I said, we've barely touched the E. We barely touched E so far. We've taken a lot of pieces out of this one. That's fair. We basically got through like all of A. Are there any A pieces left? Okay, A19. A19 is like the only one left that we haven't used yet. Still got most of B left. These I think are supposed to be like the outside parts, so we haven't even gotten there yet. I feel like that's probably gonna be the last thing though. This is like more outside. I have to figure out how to store this. It's fine, I'll probably just put it back in the box. Yeah, this is another one. D, yeah, I feel like we barely... The only thing we've taken out of D is the doors, I think. But I think this is probably like the base part, so again, this is probably something that's gonna come much, much later on. And... this I think we took out most of. But also, this is like the thicker colored parts, as opposed to like the thinner ones, which is C. This, I guess we got... Oh wait, no, this is just this. This is just this. They do this thing where pieces are inside of other pieces. Okay, yeah, this is just this. It just got popped out by accident. Okay. There's a few other pieces around here that I think are lying around because they got popped out by accident. I gotta make sure not to lose those. And then there's like the whole electricity part. There's an entire like we gotta figure out how to make electricity work. So we'll figure out that out next time. I'm assuming it can't be that dangerous if they're not offering you a ton of instruction. I feel like if it was an actual dangerous amount of electricity, the whole booklet would be like, be careful! Be careful! Warning! 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 Danger! Danger! But I'm not seeing that here. Like, there's a battery compartment. But yeah, it says to make sure that you put the red and black wires in the correct holes, I guess. Yeah, it seems other than that, there's not. I guess. Does the kid have a recommended age range? Older? Choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years. Is there any other age range around here? Symbol size. There's no age range on that. Oh, recommended age 14 plus. Here we go. 14 plus. Yeah, what 4-year-old is building this? I don't know. I mean, the whole thing for, like, children under 3 years, it's not a question of will they play with this, it's a question of will they put it in their mouth. Like... That's what that's for. Yes, our pieces look nice so far, I think. I gotta make sure the glue's shut tight so that we still have glue next time. It's a question of when they'll put it in their mouth. I don't know, it depends on the kid. I remember when I was a kid, there was a bunch of toys that, like, me and my sister would play with. Like, we played with, like, Polly Pockets and stuff, which had, like, really, really small pieces. And I remember, like... I remember once we were being babysat by, like, one of my parents' friends, and their friend, and, like, I guess their friend wasn't familiar, because my sister was not the kind of person who would put things in her mouth. She was just not that kind of kid. So yeah, I definitely remember, her, like, their friends being like, oh, no, she cannot play, she will, with those, she will choke, and then, I don't know, we were just kind of chilling. Especially since, I guess, I was the older sibling, right? So the idea of, like, okay, Eggy can play with these, but Eggy's sister can't. Like, I guess that's... It feels weird to do as kids, right? I feel like everybody has kind of that, where they did something that they were technically not old enough to do because they were doing it with their older sibling. I feel like everybody who has older siblings kind of has that, right? Why do all children's toys have the smallest parts that get everywhere? It's either that, or they're, like, kept in a box, like they're trapped in a box, like they're worried the thing is gonna, like, break free and escape. Did you eat a stink bug? No? Why? Honestly, I was not a big put things in your mouth person either, to be honest. Also, I don't think we have stink bugs here. My niece's favorite toy. Box of 100 things. What do you mean 100 things? Is it like blocks or something? Like, is it just random things? Just 100 things. Oh yeah, 100 bajillion pieces. Well, I mean, Polly Pockets I guess was like that because it was like, oh yeah, okay, Polly Pockets is funny because, so Polly Pockets, there was one generation of Polly Pockets that had rubber clothes, right? And then there was another one later, because like the rubber clothes were like, they were like people clothes, but made of rubber, right? But like they were all in one piece. Like your shirt, it was just one shirt. But then they had this other one later that it was like the dolls themselves. Ah! Thank you, Gin and Juice. Thank you for 500 bits. Happy Bert. You too. You too. But yeah, like there was a generation of Polly Pockets that were like the dolls were magnetic. It was basically a magnetic thing. So it was like the dolls had a little piece of metal in it, and then each side, like every piece of clothing was like two sides, right? So you have a shirt, you'd have the front of the shirt and the back of the shirt, and they had magnets inside, so they would snap together onto the doll, and it would be like she's wearing the shirt. And this was kind of cool. It had its downsides because the dolls couldn't move much in the clothes because they were all like hard plastic. But yeah, the other downside is if you lost like half of the shirt, then it's like, cool, now the back half is completely useless, right? Yeah. Stinkbug stay in your stomach for 7 years. I believe about his gum as a kid. Well, I mean, to be fair, you believed it because you were told it, presumably. See, I was smart and did not believe any of that. They tried to tell me that chocolate milk comes from brown cows, and I said no, because... chocolate. I know what chocolate is. Actually. Actually. Alright. I think it's right o'clock. I think it might be right o'clock. It is 11:13, which means I need to get going. I need to be moving very quickly and rapidly. Oh boy, I need to grab my keyboard. Hold on. I'm gonna be like typing with one hand here while I hold the keyboard with the other hand. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, what key did I press? What key did I press? Why am I baby eggy now? Hold on, how do I re-egg myself? How do I make myself normal again? How do I make myself normal? Hold on. Oh no, there's like 5 of these. Which one's the right one? I think it's this one. Is this the right one? Oh no, this is not the right one. Where's my hat? When did I take it off? When did I make a version of this? I don't remember having this version of the model. I don't remember being hatless. When did I become hatless? Is it this one? Okay, this looks normal. Oh, wait, hold on. The rigging on this is different. This is Eggy 1.0, I think. I think this is the old Eggy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing like the weird lean thing. So I feel like the tracking on this was different for 1.0. So it's not this one. Is it this one? Nope, this is the version of me without a head. Hold on. Let's see, Eggy number 3? Is number 3 the correct one? Okay, the rigging looks more in line with what I'm used to. This still doesn't look quite right though. Is this it? Nope, this isn't it. It doesn't have the toggles. I think this was the second one. So there's only one Eggy remaining that it could be, I think. Eggy second from the left. This has to be the correct one, right? Wait, no, where'd the hat go? Is it Eggy all the way to the left? Is that the first Eggy? Is that the right one? Yep, there it is. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. This is the one. This is the correct Eggy. Her life is flashing before her eyes. Wait, okay, here's the thing. Eggy needs to mark her models. Here's the thing, I tried, but if I change anything about the name or the picture, it completely breaks. Like, VTube Studio just does not recognize it. I have not figured out how to fix it. And I refuse, I know some people will just delete their old model, like if they get an update, but I kind of refuse to do that, so here we are. Let's see who's readable. Happy birthday, Eggy! Thank you, Calavera! You too! You too. Just stamp a V 3.0 on the cheek. I mean, I guess I could in the pictures, in the little pictures. Actual model hoarder. It's the same model like 4 times, and like 2 out of those are like edits I made myself. I don't remember when or why I made the edit without the hat. But yeah, you can always just take them out of the folder and put them somewhere else for prosperity. I guess, yeah. That's true. I could take them out of the VTube Studio folder. That's true. And then have them like a backup of them. And then just like move them in if I ever want them there again for some reason. I guess that's true. Is there a thumbnail sample thing in the software? There is a thumbnail. The problem is that every time I've gotten a model update, my rigger has given it the same thumbnail. That's why I keep mixing them up. I like every time she gave them the same name and the same thumbnail. So, and every time I tried to change the name or the thumbnail, it would break everything. Like the model would just straight up load in, like VTube Studio would not acknowledge its existence. It has to be named Eggy and it has to have that picture, otherwise it just doesn't work. I have no idea why. I encountered this problem years ago and I was like, okay, I'll try to fix it, and then I never did. All right, who are we rating on this fine birth of the Eggy? Who are we rating? Odessa's on. Oh, she's doing slideshows. Yeah. Kimi Spice is on. Almontis. Oh, Almontis is doing like 3 years of old. Oh, is he doing a stream anniversary? I think. I guess we could rate into that too. Yeah, I think, you know what, yeah, we're gonna rate into Almontis, I think. Yeah, if he's doing like a... Am I gonna get thrown into the ad zone? Yeah, I think he's doing some kind of anniversary thing. Yeah. We'll rate into that, I think. Yeah. Can you try to go back in time to change your birthday date so I can be from having to draw like 7 drawings during this week? Sorry. I can't control the born. I mean, my stream debut anniversary is in November. Just, I won't be mad if you don't draw anything for my birthday. But my stream anniversary is in November, so hopefully that's a more convenient time for all of you. Oh man. I wanted to do something for my birthday this year, but it was hard to plan because, you know, 1 month ago I didn't think I was going to be employed. So there was kind of that. But I think the other thing too is that like I have things coming. I have big things coming. They exist. Big things are coming. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to work backwards because I have things I want to announce. But I think the problem is that instead of being like, okay, I'm gonna have a birthday or have an anniversary and have like a special announcement for that, I feel like now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a special announcement and then I'm gonna have to like work backwards to figure out like, how do I justify this? So yeah, I'm like, big things, yes, exciting things I think you will like. You will like them. You'll be like, yeah, Eggy, we like this. I think that will be your reaction. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like justify an occasion for it. So if I start celebrating just nonsense holidays, I guess that's why. Oh, thank you for sprouting, Boki. Hold on, I can't see your name from all the way down here. Boki-san, thank you for sprouting. Welcome. Need an anniversary, birthday, or debut every 3 months. Well, here's the thing, is like, the birthday... Anniversary is not for like another... Like, that's not until November. That's like another like 6 months from now. I guess it's never too early to start planning things. But no, I have something I'm like, I want to have it earlier than that, but I need to... If anybody can, like, come up with an occasion in, like, August or September, maybe? Or even July. But July might be busy. As soon as next month. If anyone can invent some kind of, like, nonsense reason to have a big announcement, then, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Memorial Day? That's American, though. That's American. I guess I could do Canada Day. But, like, it doesn't feel like a very Canada Day thing to do. Yeah, I'll probably just have to invent something this summer. When is, like, National... I know World Egg Day is in October. Isn't there, like, National Egg Day? I think that's sometime in the summer. Big announcement today. Yeah, it's the announcement day when Eggy has an announcement. But yes, I do have things coming. I do have things planned. I do have things that are being worked on right now. When are they coming? Yes. Anyway, it's raid time. How does he spell? How is it spelled again? Okay, so he does it with the VT. For the longest time, I thought it was Alamontis. I got jump scared by finding out there's not, like, another A in there. There we go. And what's our raid gonna be? What's our raid message gonna be? Eggy birthday raid? Eggy birthday raid. Yay! Eggy birthday raid. Eggy birthday raid. Oh yeah, the Independence Days. Go for that. Yeah, but it's not very Canada. You'll understand. You'll understand. Once you find out what it is, you'll understand what I mean. I'm not telling you what it is. But, like, once you know, you'll understand. But in the meantime, we have to go raid, and I have to go slap. Can't wait to see it. Yes! You have to raid, and I have to go slap, and we all have to get up tomorrow and continue living. So, I will say goodnight tonight. And I'll try to see if I can continue this on Friday. I'm gonna have to take all this down and set it all back up again, but that's fine. I think I'm gonna try either Friday or this weekend. I'll see if I can, we'll continue this. This is not the end for our little train. But in the meantime, thank you for being here. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Have a nice sleep. And au revoir. Bye bye.